I'll be in here, bro. Yes, sir. Oh, shit. Hey, yo, we are in here. Welcome on in, man. Everybody. Welcome back to the Bird Certified Experience. Audio powered by Beacon. If you want to sound like me, let me know. Yo. Wow. Big bro, I'm sorry. My yo, my boss not know. Hey, yo, draft, what up, draft, what up? All right. I got you. You just reminded me my bot wasn't on. I hate when I think I got it all under control and I don't. There we go. Yo, big bro, what's up? Draft, what's up? What is going on, y'all? How's everything? How's everybody? My mic is on. My mic is definitely on. Yo, what's going on with y'all? Happy Father's Day, man. Today is Father's Day. Superstar. You been stressed for no reason? Oh man, talk to me. What's going on? Yo, I'm trying to figure out, big bro, what should I do next? As far as gaming's concerned, bro. I don't know what to do now. But you know, I've been also preparing for my birthday. My birthday is next Saturday. I will be a whole 40 years old.
Oh my God!
Not quite Father's Day yet. Yeah. It's like, what? Yeah, it's like 1:36 a.m. Yeah, it's Father's Day over here. You've been stressed out for no reason. Yo, what's going on, bro? What's going on? Yo, Vixen, what's up? I tried Mind's Eye and now I want a refund. Yo, Vixen, hold up. Yo, what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Oh, I ain't got my YouTube up either. What am I doing? What am I doing? Here we go. Yo, listen to me. I heard that release was a total disaster. What happened? Yo, big bro, I swear it's like you take a week off and you got Bambi legs all over again. Like I don't know what to do anymore. Yo, TikTok, what up? Everybody on TikTok, please like and share it live, man. We'll be just chatting for a little bit because I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do next as far as gaming is concerned. I'm a little busy. I was a little busy. I didn't get to properly prepare, man. I'm trying to get back into making short videos and stuff. I've been doing a whole lot. Next week I'm be in New York. The big 40. I will be 40 years old. And I had to like do overtime and you know what I mean? Like pay for stuff and wait, is my YouTube live even on, bro? Don't tell me y'all did me dirty. Oh, it's not titled right. Oh no. I don't like that. Oh, I really don't like that. I don't like that at all. Why did it do it like this? That is so odd. All right, anyway, bro, I don't know. It's just because I'm just like not a GTA kind of player. No, like they've been saying that release has been a total disaster. Overthinking every little thing and stressing over why I'm so stressed. What are you overthinking about? If you don't mind sharing. Yo, what up? Yo, Main 3, what's going on, yo? What's up, Main 3? Yo, the random man, what's going on with, what's up with the YouTube side? Yo, I'm so sorry, yo, the YouTube side. YouTube just be doing me so dirty, bro. That's not supposed to be the title of the stream, bro. The stream is supposed to be Happy Father's Day. What are we getting into next? And for some reason, it has that as the upcoming stream. It don't have that as the current stream. YouTube don't like me right now. Like why would y'all do me like that? But what's going on with y'all, man? Happy Father's Day if any of you guys are dads. Let me see. I am probably gonna try it tomorrow, so I will be in the same boat as you. Yo, big bro, it'd be terrible. I'm telling you, like, as soon as you try to get back into streaming again, it's like bammy legs. OBS, you be like, oh, I forgot. Oh, little details. I forgot this, forgot that. Like, oh, it's another bot I gotta turn on. I am like a mess. But nah, look, right, I've been working overtime and stuff like that. Next Saturday, my birthday. So I want to make sure I had some money going into New York. This month is also the final month of my car payment. A couple weeks after, I'm going to cruise, so we had to make sure all that stuff was like taken care of, and make sure our airfare stuff was secure and all. I got my passport and everything, so it was like, man, it's just a lot happening. It's just a lot of things where I'm like, you know what? I had to fully accept, like, yo, what's up, Ricardo Sanchez? What's going on, man? That's a wild comment. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a wild comment. But welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. But yeah, man, it's like, yo, dog, it's like, man, I have fully accepted that, like, it's gonna be tough streaming the way I want to, so I'm gonna have to learn how to stream the way that I can. I be feeling mad overwhelmed trying to get this shit going. All right. Okay, Miss Vixen. So I've been seeing Sony was offering free refunds, and I was like, Sony never does that. For one, never does that. So I was like, yo, what happened with this Mind's Eye thing, right? I didn't even know that it was dropping. I thought it was gonna drop like sometime, like I thought like October or something like that. That's what I thought it was gonna drop. Apparently it dropped, and it was like the worst release in the world. Like it's definitely giving Cyberpunk's early release kind of thing. People was having like bad performative issues. It was bad. So like they were offering refunds and all that, and I was just like, oh man, it's kind of bad. Let me see. Let me go back up a little bit. Yo, this. All right, I know there's an ad break going on. Please. All right. I'm right behind you. My last payment is in August. Woo! Hey, yo, we gotta celebrate. Boy, I am gonna be so happy. Like that's close to $500 a month freed up for me not having to dump it into that, man. And it's crazy because it's like, yo, Summer Quest. Yo, that's a crazy name. Yo, Wet Grippy Cheeks. Lord. Oh my Lord. Nah, man. So I'm doing copyright free music because, you know, I don't want my audio getting muted and stuff like that. So right now and I'm also supporting anything, you know. So we have the Black Hokage. If you guys know who the Black Hokage is, he's a YouTuber / streamer. He dropped like a free playlist and all that. So this is like his playlist called the Perfect Adventure. Per as in like cat. Perfect Adventure. He has different playlists. He has one that's like Afrobeat centric. He has some that's lo-fi beat centric. This one is more like a New Jack Swing and like video game soundtracks, which is definitely different. You know, different. New Jack Swing, you know, some of y'all don't know about that. But yeah. So like I would do song requests, but the nature of streaming today is the fact that they will like, you know, copyright strike the streams, or like, you know, I can't go back and like clip certain things because it's gonna be like muted audio and stuff like that. So I'm not saying I won't ever do it, but like I'm trying to be a little bit more careful with it. So hold up, what draft say? Overthinking every little thing. All right. You said the move, football season. Just where I am in life right now. I want to go to school where I'll be when I graduate with my age. I'm thinking about everything negative. Do not put a timer or whatever on stuff like that. That creates tons of anxiety. I did not plug my stream on anything else. Jesus. Okay, let me just do that. Yo, what's up, Autistic Giraffe? Facts. Yo, it is, man. It sucks though, cause like, you know, it'd be nice to vibe out to a favorite artist to be like, you know, people might be more inclined to chill with you too. They're like, yo, can we bump some of this, whatever. Like, yeah, I want to do that, but I gotta be careful, man. I gotta be careful. They're not playing around no more. But yeah, Draft. Yo, if you still hear your comment again, and we can discuss that a little bit more if you want to. Maybe I'm just too much of an RPG player, but you only have a small mini map in it. I think objectively, Vixen, the game is just bad. I think objectively, I know people go way too hard on games nowadays. I just think that Mind's Eye, it's pretty bad. And not only is it a generic looking game, it's also performing very poorly as far like people faces are like melting off, and like it was one video I saw, a dude was like, you know, he was in the middle of a gunfight and he you know, he was I guess shooting at the AI or whatever, and the AI's neck twitched to the side, like he's supposed to have been gone, but his neck is twitched to the side. He's still firing back, and he's like, yo, what is going on? So during a conversation, somebody's faces start stretching out and going all over the place, like on some real like early cyberpunk Assassin's Creed Unity type stuff, falling through the maps, and it was pretty bad. And I just like, you know what, usually a lot of people just want to go hard on every game release and display their like horrid opinions or overly criticize something, but Mind's Eye deserve it. Mind's Eye deserve it, man. It's terrible. It's terrible. Put that joint away. Like that joint, like when I saw that Sony was offering free refunds, I was like, all right, it has to be pretty bad. I didn't even know the game released at the time. I can't help it. Like, it's killing me inside. It's making me depressed. So, okay. So, I'm not an expert. Okay? Hold up. Before we do anything, I want to take this time to say Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, man. You guys are important. You guys are important. A lot of things that you guys do don't get as celebrated. Some of your heroics don't go unnoticed, but they don't get celebrated. So tonight, we're doing this live stream while I am trying to figure out what to do next as far as video games is concerned, because I do play video games here, y'all, just in case y'all think I'm here just yapping. I didn't know what to play tonight, but tonight, we're going to celebrate the dads. So shout out to all the dads out there, man. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers, father figures, grandfathers, dads who are no longer here, and all that, man. The shots for y'all. Woo! Hey, yo. Hey, big bro. Okay. I used to be the type of guy, right? Hey, yo, Jerry, thank you for the like on Jerry McBride. Appreciate the like for TikTok, right? Hey, big bro. I was the kind of person who used to not be so hard on, like, you know, like when you watch like State of Play, or you watch the Xbox Showcase, and you watch like like Nintendo Direct and all that stuff like that, right? I was never really hard on a company revealing their game with just cinematic trailers. I used to get very annoyed watching the award shows through someone else's stream, and they're like, "Where's the gameplay? Where's the gameplay?" I used to get annoyed. But after the Mind's Eye debacle, I'm gonna have to say, I get it. Bro. I get it. That game came out and it's just, it ain't, bro. It ain't, bro. And I'm not playing Mind's Eye, I'll tell you that much. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. I was interested in it, cause like, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. Like, I do want that. Like, all right. So the Sony State of Play, right? I was super uber excited about the James Bond game. I want a crime thriller, like a secret agent thriller, like a Jason Bourne. And me and my grandfather used to watch James Bond stuff all the time. So like, I'm a big Bond fan. I miss having games that are like that. So Mind's Eye kind of gave me that like futuristic sort of way, like that, like, look, you know, whatever. So I was like, all right, it'll be something to play. Cause you know, for me, y'all, every game don't gotta be a 10 out of 10 for me. It could be an 8 out of 10. Like some games that are just okay are nice to have in the rotation for us to play and like, you know, still talk or whatever the case may be, right? That's okay. You know what I mean? But when I seen the disaster that is the Mind's Eye in terms of performance, I'm like, damn. And I ain't gonna lie to you, like seeing the gameplay, I was like, yo, it's kind of like, it's extremely generic also. Like, it was very generic. It was like, I don't know about this, y'all. I'm a huge Bond fan too, and I kind of wish the new James Bond game had a different main character because he's giving me too much a Nathan Drake fan from Uncharted. Yeah, a lot of people are trying to have that gotcha moment with the whole, like, you know, go woke, go broke crowd, and they were saying, oh, it's funny, you know, James Bond is supposed to be British, but he looks like a, you know, American white male, and da-da-da-da. I'm like, I'm not doing this with y'all no more, man. I'm not doing this with y'all no more. I'm excited for the Bond game. I do like the fact that the team that made the new Hitman games are the one that's doing it too. I did like a lot of the combat and the like action in the new Hitman game. So if they just up the ante a bit to make it more Secret Agent Bond like, I think it's gonna do great either way. But he does it like a he does it like a like an older cousin or something like that to Nathan Drake. He does. You ever play Evil West, a story game that's not too long? Is that the overhead Western game, or that's the Western game where you like this badass Western guy killing vampires? It's something like that. There's an overhead one, but there's one that's also like three, like it's like God of War. It's like some God of War level stuff, but you're like a cowboy or something like that. Well, no. All right. So here's the thing. All right. Here's the thing, big bro. Hey, Draft, you still here? Yo, speak to me, bro. Did we try to do that? Because as I was saying earlier, I'm not an expert, but I have been doing a lot of self work and figuring out how to deal with like anxiety and like overthinking and kind of getting under control. All right, bet. You know, I ain't forget about you. You know what I'm saying? I'm all over the place right now because I want to stream so bad, y'all. I want to stream so bad. I feel so happy to do this shit today. But anyway, no. All right, big bro. The problem is not I don't have anything to play. Like there's still the Expedition 33. I still have to finish Elden Ring. I want to do Days Gone Remastered. I still got to go back and finish Rebirth, and I'm like, you know, as much as Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth remake or FF7 period is my favorite game of all time, you think I would have saw it through? But my friends, we did a pact, and they said, yo, if we buy Elden Ring, you got to play it. Because me personally, I can play Souls genre games. It's just we got a really big oversaturation of them. I'm kind of sick of looking at them. I am. I don't hate the genre. I'm just like, I'm not a big fan. And he was like, well, if we buy it, you got to play it. Because, you know, everybody wants to see you get beat up and things like that. So when they bought the game, I started playing it. I do got to go back and finish it, though. So we finished the Monster Hunter story. We beat Assassin's Creed Shadows. They dropped a Dead by Daylight like update within the game of Assassin's Creed Shadows, which to me is unique. But we did finish the main story for that. I am going to go back and do the side stuff. But I'm like, okay, but what game we're gonna do next? So that's kind of like where I'm at, big bro. But I could throw Evil West in there too. I feel like that's gonna be more backlog when we start getting rid of some of the stuff that we want to play up front, or some of the things I want to get. I didn't want to have too many games in the rotation that I'm not finishing. I feel like I want to start finishing some of these games. But yeah, like that's kind of like what I really want to do. Also, the place I stay at is so damn stressful. I can't with the BS. Oh, you living with somebody? It give me a Sean Connery James Bond. Sean Connery was great. I was a big Daniel Craig James Bond guy too. I did like the new. He was more rougher. Like he wasn't as smooth as the other James Bond. He was more like bruiser like, because he definitely showed up with broken noses and beat up a lot. But like, I don't know, man. It was something about him I like too. But Sean Connery was definitely like the smoothest James Bond you could ever. Yeah, give me one of those James Bonds too. I wouldn't mind that. I mean, like, I hope we get I'm surprised we didn't get more Mission Impossible stuff either, man. Like, I feel like with them bringing back Indiana Jones, I was hoping they would like reach back and tap into those type of franchises too. You know what I mean? But I miss having those high action, like political thriller type stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like those like Splinter Cells, those like Jason Bourne's, like those like, James Bond. So like, I was really excited to see that. And I thought Mind's Eye was going to kind of have a little bit of that in there, but it looks very generic for one. But not only is it really generic, it was it's performing very badly to the point where they're refunding people. And then what makes it so bad too is that it's made by former members of Rockstar. And now we know why y'all not working on GTA 6. Now we know. Just now we know why you're former. Now we know why you're former. I've never done the refund process. Cause I know Steam was a big one, right? But Steam give you 2 hours after playing the game or something like that. I don't know. I just seen an article pop up while I was scrolling on I still call it Twitter. While I was scrolling on Twitter, I did see an article saying that Sony was giving out free refunds, and I was like, for what? Then when I looked into it further, I was like, oh, I thought that people was getting beta codes. I ain't gonna lie to you, I've seen some of the glitchy things that was going on. I thought that it was beta, that they was releasing beta keys to people or whatever. I didn't think that was the final product. I was just like, wow, you know what I mean? I was expecting that. So I just got my light and fan working. Mind you, I've been here since New Year. I can only have a few things plugged unless everything turns off. And are you living by yourself? You didn't go back with the fan? Because I remember you said you was moving back. Are you still with the fam? I don't think it's a performance issue, but it's just lackluster to me. Yeah, well, okay. So I know that they were offering refunds because of the horrific performance. If you remember Cyberpunk's early release, it was having that kind of problem right now, where it's more like the performance, the game isn't optimized well at all. When you're having conversations, you know how everybody does that Skyrim style conversation where it centers you to the person you're talking to, and you can pick your responses. The person's eyes and all that stuff stretching out and going up, looking like some weird alien. It was weird. I was like, yo, wow. So I know they were refunding that, but on top of the fact that that's happening, it's a lackluster game. It's not. It looks very generic. I saw somebody running through. They was having a gunfight, and just by the way the enemies were falling after getting hit, it was just it looked very early development to me. Very there's no real emotion or whatever. It's just I don't know. I think it was more something like that. And I'm like, I don't know. No, I'm in a house. There's just too many people. Oh, you're not. Oh, okay. So you didn't go back with the fam. It sucks because I kind of want to play the game. I kind of want to play the game because I was thinking oh, it's gonna be one of those action-packed. Everything's been so. I love RPGs, of course, it's my favorite of all time. But everything's been so medieval fantasy. Like it was nice to have some like military-esque action-packed thing. That's what I thought. That's what I thought it was gonna be. But apparently, that is not what we got. Shawty and I broke up, so I had to find a place for a place. Wait. What do you mean you and Shawty broke up? No, I did not. I thought y'all was still like. No, I have not been up to date about that. I thought that y'all were still engaged and stuff like that. I didn't know that all that stuff happened. You don't gotta tell me what happened. I'm just like, wait. Last I checked, I remember you being engaged and all that. We didn't really get into the whole that. Oh no.
Oh my God!
Wait a fucking minute, y'all. Oh, that's not. Nah. Man, you really all right? So like, yeah, you've been. Are you okay with that though? Like, are you like fine from that? Because I'm like, stuff like that like weighs. Because like, I was having like discussions with some friends, right? And I was just like, I've finally gotten to the point where I just let go of a lot of friendships and stuff I have. I've come to realize that a lot of friendships I had in my life and a lot of people I had in my life, it's been like a really one-sided situation that I was breathing life into things because I felt like, I still wanted those connections with people. And the one flaw, I don't want to call this a flaw, but I do want to say that, because people tell me it's not a weakness, it's a strength almost. But like, I have this like, I always see the good in people, or I understand a lot of nuance, right? I'm not the kind of person that the first sign of you not being too, I don't want to say kind. No, people have a bad day, they're like irritable, whatever, right? If I know I didn't do nothing to you personally, I don't take those feelings personal. If you happen to lash out a little bit, I'm like, all right, let me just give them some space, whatever. I'm always trying to like think about the other person, like, yo, maybe this is going on, because you really don't know. And I had to learn how to not to take a lot of things personal from people, because I'm like, it was very easy for me to like internalize everything that happens towards me like it was meant for me to like feel and go through. So I'm like, you know what? I sometimes feel like, yo, maybe it's this, or maybe it's that. I gave a lot of people a lot of rope with that. And I end up kind of like lying to myself about the nature of some of my friendships and connections with people. I'm like, yo, this is very one-sided, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I've got to the point of really letting that shit go. But the point of me bringing this up is when I did let it go, it still took me hella long to truly heal from it, because I did miss those people. I did miss but what I missed was the idea of what I thought it was more so than what it really was. But when you are in a romantic relationship with somebody and you were engaged and, all that, like, and that broke off, I wonder, like, does that still fuck with you today? Like, are you, because I don't think did we really, because you said I knew this, and I'm like, wait, did we really talk about this? Like, were you really distraught by this? Like, I don't quite remember that breakup. No, it's Wayne since I have all this. Yeah, okay. So you've been so busy that you didn't have really time to like grieve it or like, feel. Cause like, bro, it's people I know. Let me tell y'all something, bro. Let me tell y'all something, yo. Like, I don't really get real right now, but look, I mean, well, I always gonna get real, but I'm just saying, bro, it's people that I absolutely should not want to even see ever again. But there are still aspects of our like whatever we had, I miss. And I'm like, bro, no, we can't do that no more. Hold on. I never even post my goddamn stream. Wait a second, y'all. All right, I'm back. Damn, and for me, I'm so tired of that. I have to drop a nuke on people before they realize that, hey, shit's getting real and you're about to lose me. Hey, yo, Vixen, I'm gonna tell you something. I struggled so hard because, all right, I struggled so hard. You know, I'll play the song back. I struggled so hard because, like, I was always the one, like, if I could tell y'all, like, the kind of conversations I have with people, right? Especially on a private matter, where we're like sitting here, we're listening to lo-fi beats. I got my rainbow cloud ceiling thing going on. You know, well, whatever lights is on up there. I got my LED lights. The vibe is cool. And I've always been the therapeutic friend. People will always come talk to me about stuff, and I always give them my honest opinions and my wisdom. I try my best to shed as much light on them, and I'm also listening to understand the process of what they're going through. Because some people make some wild decisions. Like, some people have made hasty decisions to break up. Some people made hasty decisions to quit their jobs. But I try to always understand it from their point of view on what they were feeling at that, at that point in time. Because the key to all this is to learn how to give yourself grace and forgive yourself. So sometimes I try to put themselves in that position. With that being said, the nature of the conversation is I'm always understanding the process of how people are thinking in a current moment. And because of that, that also kind of made me overlook the manipulative people. It made me overlook the energy vampires, they call them. Because I'm sitting there going, okay, maybe they're doing this because where they're probably staying at, it's a lot of toxic situations. And people deal with anxiety and overthinking, and pretty much what anxiety and overthinking is, your nervous system is kicking into fight or flight. You still feel like you're in those stressful environments. So I deal with that, and I live on my own. I've lived in my own apartment by myself for like 5 or 6 plus years now. I have no threats here with me, but I will still sometimes feel that anxiousness, that worry that something's gonna come from the past to bother me, or I be having those like thoughts. Like I'm always trying to prepare for this danger. And it puts me in this like uncomfortable position. So when I'm talking to people who are coming to me in real time and speaking about things they're going through, I'm like, well, they're actually going through their danger right now. I can understand them having those like moments. That does not mean that you're supposed to tolerate some of their bad actions and disrespect. Because a lot of guys, and a lot of women who have like relationship issues, they be telling their guys or their girls up front, like, yo, listen, I'm the kind of person that I get angry fast. They'll lay it all out so that when they do the shit to you, you're supposed to have this understanding that this happens. No, bitch, that's not how that works. So, but for me, it's like, because of the nature of my conversations with people, I'm always understanding where they're coming from, which in turn makes me justify or put away their behaviors as like, they didn't mean it. It's just probably because of this, and because of that. And I want people to understand this right now. This is some real shit. A lot of people that don't like you will still stick with you, especially if you're always looking out for them. Me, I go out of my way for people that I care about. You know what I'm saying? If you need something to eat or a place to lay, that's me. I don't do all that, yo. I don't brag about who I feed. I don't brag about who I help. You know what I'm saying? I always feel like, at the end of the day, somebody absolutely need it. And I'm like, yo, I got your back. But some people will stick with you because you do that and not like you. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like there were times where I noticed that the relationship was, whatever. But the side of me that still wanted it to exist and love it found a way to like switch up what I was looking at. Or maybe it's that. So now that I switched that up, I still miss those people. And I think that it was the side of me that just desired a connection that's doing that. So I know my buddy Draft has to be going through it with the romantic thing, because I remember how excited he was when he proposed and everything. And I remember us having that conversation. I was like pumped this shit about it. And damn, man. They're there for the benefits. Yeah, they are, and they knew when people are with you and they don't like you like that. If they can get in and out, it lasts longer. But in the event that they have to be with you, they can only pretend for so long, and you can definitely tell. There are a lot of little cues in there that will let you know what kind of situations you're in, especially if it's like a one-sided affair. It's like, oh man, Because to me, it's not a big thing, man. I pay for the dinner. I feel like it's not something that, reciprocation is important in any relationship, bond, or whatever, right? But I feel like, I think it's very tit for tat to be like, okay, I bought you a soda today. You got until Friday to buy me one. I think it's very tit for tat. I'm not like that. But like, when I go up to New York and see my friends, my childhood friend moved to New York. He's not from there. He met, his girlfriend, now fiance. That's my bestie. When I go with them, I don't feel the same pressures I felt with the friendships I had from people I grew up with since day one. That's how I started to be able to notice the difference. So I feel like, people always say, oh, well, you gotta compromise. Everybody has everybody's a certain way, and you gotta take the bitter with the sweet. You take all those quotes and shit, and you can take them out of context. Some of the shit I was putting up with was blatant disrespect. I just didn't realize it was that. So yeah, Pretty Face, Brooklyn. Yo, what's up? We gotta hang one of the times. I'm gonna be in New York Thursday. I'm being in New York from Thursday to Sunday. Yep. I didn't realize that Amazon, the building I work at is gonna be closed Wednesday. Or I would have went Wednesday. But yeah, I'm gonna be there Thursday to Sunday. And Saturday I turn 40. Milestone. The only problem I have though is that I didn't actually, in my mind, I feel like I want to do this big extravagant thing for my birthday come the 40th, but it's not happening. So I do got a cool thing I'm gonna do though. It's an online content creation geeky thing though. Nothing crazy. It's my first time in chat, yo. This is my first time in chat, yo. Surprise me, gang. What's up with you? Just like, yo, what's up with you? What's going on? What's up, Brooklyn? Yo, Marshall, what up? It's my man, Mar. My man's on TikTok is Mar. Yo, Mar has to be, him, Crimson Ford, easily top 5 of my life. Easily. Let that guy to death. Yo, what's good with you? No. No, for real. I'm chilling. No, it ain't. Yo, chill. It ain't like that. I'm just saying, like, what's good with you? Like, yo, what's up with you? I ain't saying it like that. Like, come on, bro. Like chill. Don't do me like that. But nah, yo, Draft. Hold on, bro. I didn't know, bro. I feel fucked up now. Cause you don't talk about it much. I mean, so I can tell, like, it really fucked up. TikTok be keeping me updated. Let's go. Yo, what's up? Possible ban invader? Why are you labeled as that? Why you labeled as that? Yo, hey, yo, wait. Are you terrorizing other people's streams or something? Are you terrorizing other people's streams, bro? Why are you labeled as that? Hey, bro, why are you labeled as that, Marshall? Like, yo, like, Mar, what you out there doing, bro? Nothing to talk about. You don't care for me no more? Yeah, that's different. That's different to me. Nah, for real, I'm chilling, cuz. That's what's up, Brooklyn, man. I'm glad to see that, man. Hey, yo, Mar, yo. I don't know. Why are you a possible ban invader? Look, Mar, listen. You know, you are one of my, you're one of my favorite people in life. You want to, you know what I'm saying? To keep this spot, I need you to tell your pops, the GOAT, Happy Father's Day. If I get any indications that you didn't do this, you're on my list, bro. I can't do this, bro. I can't do this. Yo, Sal will get it on video. You ain't gotta do all that, bro. Yo, today we celebrating the dads too, y'all. Let's not listen, man. Let's not get it twisted, man. Dads are really, really, really important, man. I feel like they don't get celebrated enough. So, yeah. She started acting weird the day I moved out. Yo, Pretty Face Brooklyn, what do you ask me? Room with a question mark? Yo, thank you for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. We do anonymous follows in case you wanted to continue to lurk and chill in the background and not be seen and called out and stuff like that. From Clean Tour. No shade. I ain't got shit in here. You see one of my Hirachis back there. I got my little weights right there. I got my little air unit right there. I got my ring light. I got my Kobe thing over there. I got my Spider-Man pillow over there. You know, cause my mom just throws shit. She buys shit from like Hobby Lobby and shit and just come bring it in here. Fucking Xbox controller pillow right there. There's a hippopotamus back there. There's her diamond dot paintings back there. You can't see my ceiling. I got clouds up here. There's nothing in here. There's nothing in here. Yo, thank you for the sub, Mar. Oh my God.
Oh my God!
Yeah, there's nothing in here. Just nothing in here. I got rid of my green screen thing that was like, behind me because NVIDIA has it where I can actually do the green screen without needing one. So I put that in the living room. Yeah, why did you do that too? Like what? What's happening, bro? Like, why is your government name? Why? Like, why? Just why? Why'd you do that? Bro, we hitting the decade don't draft. Yo, listen, right? I did a video, right? I'm gonna post it soon. But I was just putting like why authenticity is important for streaming and content creation. Cause like, yo, look, yo, I don't have a very big channel. Life be lifing, so I don't get to do it the way I want to. But thank God that in today's time, I don't have to stream and be grind culture like it was before. And and I still manage to land stuff. Like, I'm an ambassador for this brand called Beacon. This microphone I got, this audio company is called Beacon. And you hear how it sounds? That's right. That's right. It sounds nice, don't it? I am an ambassador for this brand. They make incredibly good microphones and mixers. I can control all my audio, different channels for it all. And if you want that, right? If you want that, holla at me, and we can make something happen. But despite the fact I have a small channel, bitch, I'm a brand ambassador. Audio powered by Beacon. sing, man. You know what's crazy too? This is a USB mic, right? But this is the mixer they have, right? I can control all my audio here. All these knobs, they have different function, and I can I can deal with different things. Like I can control the music, so I can make the music loud for me and low for y'all. And there's a button I can press, so I can hear what the audience hears and listen to how, like, you know, like the volume levels of what the audience hear. And I can also like adjust it that way. I can be like, all right, cool, that's kind of loud, you know, whatever. I have one specifically for Discord chats. I can turn it up and down in my ear, but make it, you know, like it's really fucking dope. It's really dope. I had like 5 Twitch accounts ever since I couldn't log into my Forevermore account. Why do you have 5 Twitch accounts? Why do you have 5 Twitch accounts? But yeah, y'all. So yeah, I did a video. I'm not gonna post it yet. Show off the mic. Look at it. I have a it's color coordinated too. So like you'll know if it's muted, because it'll do a solid red. And you know it's on when it's showing the different colors. It's very good at you know, like you do all your EQ shit in there too. Like there's a whole software you get. You can like really capture like your bass and, you know, your podcasty like voice and stuff like that, your S's, and it does it all, man. It's cool as hell. Only thing I ain't get yet from them is their microphone, their arm. I think their arm is so much better than this, so I'm gonna get their microphone arm. I'm just gonna give this to somebody. Every time I get something new, I give the old one to like somebody else. Like, yeah. Yo said sing. I can't sing, bruh. What are you talking about? I don't like the fact that Mar has a band. A possible band invader is crazy. I've heard you. I know you can't. So why you gonna ask me to sing then? But anyway, now I ain't gonna lie. My shower concerts, fire. Like shower got that like that real life auto tune. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like the notes be noting in the shower. Can't tell me shit in the shower. I don't even know, bro. I don't even know what band invader even means. It's keeping you highlighted under that. I think that's wrong, bro. Yo, what? Yo, I mean the notes just be the notes be noting, bro. And don't be listening to something. Don't be listening to something while you in the shower and you sing along to it and it sound like y'all are in sync. Yeah. I could be able like background singing in his music in the shower because we both on the same frequency. It sounds the same. It sounds the same. You're not gonna tell me it's not. I'm not gonna let y'all ruin my whole thing, man. Get out of here. No, I'm feeling it. So nah. Exactly. It does. It's like you're the one singing it. It sounds like you don't even hear the artist no more. You hear yourself. And it's like, it's same frequency, same level. It's like, yo, wait, what? Boy, but outside that shower, I sound like, it's like I stepped on a thumbtack. Yo, Exotic, what's up? It's good, Exotic. But yeah, outside the shower, but I sound like I stepped on the thumbtack, bro. But in the shower, I'm singing just as good as The Weeknd, bro. I'm working on some music, by the way. I'm gonna have something for you soon. Look out. Oh, please. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Please. Yeah, man. Listen, are you gonna put it on Spotify? If you put it on Spotify, I'll make sure you're in my Spotify wrap up by the end of the year. Definitely gonna be up there. Yo, what's up, Bird? I just graduated 8th grade on Friday. Oh my God, I'm old. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I used to work in the school system, so some of them found me and they stayed by my side, man. So some of them are entering high school, some finished school. I'm just like, dog, where am I at? Where am I at? Because why are we going through this right now? We're hitting 40. I am. Next Saturday. Milestone. I will be 40 years old, bro. Eventually, I'm writing a piano tune now. I don't think anyone knows I play piano or guitar. Pianos are my favorite instrument. And I do love guitar a lot. Actually, my boy Brandon plays, he's played guitar a lot. I have family members that play too. That's probably why my music is so vast. You know what I mean? I like listening, I listen to a lot of instrumental stuff too. My thoughts on protesting. Hey man, if there's any injustice going on, I'm glad for people to stand up and fight, man. It's not new to us, not a new concept to us. I know a lot of people are upset with black folk right now because black folk will say, hey, we sitting back, it's not our fight. The Latinos and Mexicans are going through it, even though I am black and Mexican. I was talking to my cousin. You know what's funny? So my cousin on my father's side posted up I think it was a Facebook post or probably a Twitter post, one of the two. Her name Kia. So Kia was she was like, yeah, you guys are celebrating Cinco de Mayo, we're partying and all that. I'm really celebrating for my ancestors. And I was like, Kia, we can't say that out loud, man. We got chill. You know what I mean? We ain't trying to get, you know what I mean? Y'all want me to get kicked out, do we? Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up? Thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate you, Exotic. But yeah, Exotic, I met Exotic. I was working at this school, right? He was like second grade, I think. Second grade? He's starting high school now. So like, he's another one that's literally kind of grown up in my channel. I met Don't Draft and Crimson Forward. They were like, what, 14 or 13 or something like that? They're literally grown ass men now in my chat. It's like, yo, people really grew up and we've been connected through this Twitch thing, man. My only regret is I'm not the big streamer I promised to be by the time they get to that point. But I do appreciate the connection though. Like, I heard they drafted, man. Listen, Mar. I feel bad for what's going on with the protests and stuff like that. I do. I feel really, really bad. But my thing is like, and then they saying shit like they're gonna come after y'all next. We were first, and we told y'all what to do. If Johnny had 3 apples and y'all still failed, yeah, y'all open book test, everybody still failed. For real, I'm lucky I harassed you for a PSN. Yo, you definitely ran me down for my PSN. I was like, yo, I said, all right, here, bro. I stopped from quitting a few years. Yeah, I was definitely going to hang this up. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was going to quit. I ain't ready for no war. Lord knows. They don't love you like that. No, they don't. They don't, man. And it's crazy because it's like, I'm looking at the whole like landscape, like the whole, and then everybody's being, yo, Everybody just had black fatigue a couple weeks ago, and now they're asking where black people at. And everybody's like, well, Bird, you have Mexicans in your family. I have Mexican blood in me. My father was black and Mexican. But my whole thing is like, bruh, I ain't gonna lie to you, like, I feel bad. But bruh, that black fatigue shit, it was what? It was killing me. I'm like, black fatigue. Now everybody like, oh, black people think it's wrong that they're sitting this out and da-da-da-da. It's like, bro, y'all just had black fatigue last week, a couple weeks ago. They didn't want to know where, black people. We told y'all, we went to them polls. We told y'all what was going on. Everything that was said that would happen is happening. In the exact order, if Johnny had 3 apples, that's what it was. Like, I don't know what more y'all want from us, bro. It's getting heavy out there. All I gotta say is, hey, man, I'm glad that people are fighting. You know what I'm saying? Fight. But y'all gotta remember one thing, though. What y'all gotta remember is, like, it's like, everybody's like pointing at black people and saying you guys are sitting back not doing anything. Yo, we still fighting our fight too. Our fight has never stopped. A lot of people voted the way they did because they didn't think that it wasn't going to affect them. And they use us to get rid of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the Asians went and swore that it wasn't getting into schools because the black people was taking their spots or whatever the case may be, they used that to get rid of affirmative action. We was protecting affirmative action for years. Since the civil rights movement, we've been protecting that once we got that in play. And the Asians went out there and was like, we can't get into schools and colleges because of affirmative action. They were allowing black people to get in there. Like, we're dumb and uneducated. So now that they got rid of affirmative action, they still not getting into schools. So I'm just like, all right, yo, like I don't know. Then everybody was mad at DEI, right? They was making DEI out to be a black thing. And it's like, all right, so they use everybody's hatred their anti-blackness to help get rid of that. So it's like, you guys fell for it every single time. So now y'all voted the way that y'all voted because y'all didn't think that y'all thought it was only going to affect us and not y'all. And now it's kicking y'all and y'all back. Y'all want to know where we are. What the fuck you want us to do? Like, I'm like, yo, what you want me to do? I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know what you expect me to do. I don't know what y'all want, bro. Like, we went out there and stressed. What would happen if y'all let that man get in there? And he in there because y'all helped him. And the statistic shows they helped him get in there. And he immediately turned around and started getting them out of here. And I'm like, you know what? And I can speak on this. Within the Latino community, it's a very, very, very extreme colorist thing going on. They will never claim me. I don't look Latin enough to them. They don't like the dark-skinned ones either. So. But we're not going to make it about that tonight. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, man, I pray. I don't like what I'm seeing. Like, all right, so here's the thing. We're empathetic to what's going on. But at the same time, we know if we step out there, if we put our bodies on the line, it will no longer be rubber bullets being used. I feel like we're being baited by the administration to go out there. Like, yo, all these like crazy executive orders that's being signed, it was baiting us to come out. Because had we came out, he would have initiated that martial law a lot sooner than the kind of what he's trying to do right now. We just ain't. If we step out there, it's not gonna be rubber bullets. It's gonna be real bullets. I just know it's gonna be. So it's like, you know what? Nah. You know what? Cool. You know what I mean? Like, we're very empathetic. I don't like what I'm seeing. I don't like people getting snatched away from their families. I don't like They're going into graduations and snatching up kids. They're going into jobs, snatching up people. I don't like it. I absolutely think it's disgusting. But I need for the people to also fight against that same oppression. It can't just be black and gays. And that's another thing too. I'm not only am I a black man, I'm also a gay man, and that's not very liked around here either, even by my own people. So like I got a different fight to worry about. So have at it. Join the club. I'm the lightest. I said I am the lightest can never. Yeah, my true complexion is what you see right now, but you know what I mean? I used to always say I'm team dark skin. Bro, you're not dark skin. The girls always tell me you're not dark skin. But I even that shit, man. Team dark skin, team light skin shit, that shit's stupid. But yeah, man. Yeah, exotic, but guess what? They won't get mixed up. You still a black man. They definitely not. They definitely not. I just feel like, you know, I hope that everybody know what coming together means this time, to make sure shit like that don't gain power no more, man. Everybody thought we were just whining and complaining about opportunities, and you know, we just always trying to be victims, and now y'all know what we mean now. Y'all know what we mean now. So Bird is in the most hated group, if we being for real. Bro, my own people don't even fuck with me. Like, damn, bro, just let me eat pipe in peace. Why y'all gotta hate me because I want to eat pipe? It's crazy. But you know. But no, Draft, back to you though, bro. I would say, as far as like the overthinking stuff, man, because I feel like I've been learning how to like sift through that noise and understanding that some of that shit is just like your biggest fears screaming at you. Some of that shit is it's exactly that. You feel what I'm saying? It's nothing more. Internalized oppression. Nah, man. You don't oppress yourself. I mean, it's very understandable when you have a lot weighing in on life and you want to achieve certain things. It's very normal to feel nervous about it, because your brain is constantly working on ways to keep you safe and keep you from like bringing on danger. So when you want to make changes in life, it will bring up things to scare you. So some of that shit just noise, man. And I realized that, you know what I'm saying? But it's tough when you deal with that on top of stuff. Like, because when things actually do start to happen to you, you're like, man, I'm fucked up. Like, yo, I had that last week. I was in a crazy funk last week. It was terrible. It was the worst thing I ever felt. And I had to go to work feeling like that. And my performance was, affected by it. And like, it was just super bad, man. It was super bad. But like, some of that shit will prevent you from like flourishing. It will prevent you from like, going, like getting through your day. All I can say to that is like, yo, this shit is nothing but noise, man. It's really nothing but noise, man. Like Jeff, you got a lot weighing in on what you want to do, and I feel that shit, bro, because I be doing the same thing, man, when it comes to shit like this and maintaining my place. And I live by myself, so there's times where I start falling short. I'm like, yo, I don't really got nobody to back me up. Like, my mom helps me, but she has her and her, and my stepdad, like, they got their thing, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's scary when you don't really have nothing to fall back on and you like, yo, oh my God, you know. And sometimes the idea of what will happen if I get caught in a place where my back is against the wall, like those type of things will scare the shit out you and make you overthink and start trying to prepare for a danger that might not even really be happening. But all I can say is like, yo, whatever you can help and work on, you do that shit, because that shit can make you depressed. You know what I mean? It could fuck you up. So like, as I said, I'm not an expert on how to deal with it. I just learned how to manage mine, and I would just say, man, work on what you're working on, man. Try to ignore your inner. I mean, because your inner critic is gonna keep telling you that you're not enough, or you're not gonna do enough. Your brain will tell you, why even try? Just keep this safe route that we're on right now. Don't try to make these changes. Stay on this safe route. And you like, no, because I want to do this, I want to do that. So like, you sometimes gotta push through that shit. I'm also overthinking. Like when I move, I have this and this to do. Yeah, I mean, all right. It's perfectly normal and okay to wonder what you're gonna walk into. That's human nature. We're gonna feel that way, right? We're gonna feel like, yo, I don't know exactly what I'm about to run into. I don't know. And you thinking of the worst of the worst. You're thinking worst case scenario. The most extreme of extreme cases is what comes to your mind. So now you try to prepare yourself for it. But sometimes it could scare you so bad that you don't make a move at all. And if you don't make a move at all, that was what your brain was trying to accomplish. Your brain is the most selfish organ in your body. It cares about itself more than anything else. It will cut off the rest of your body if it will shut down other stuff in your body if it feels it could save itself. So naturally, we look for comfort and we try to find it. And when we find it, your brain is like, okay, cool. This is where we plant ourselves. So you say, hey, all right, you know what? I'm gonna make this change. I'm gonna start working out. I'm gonna start doing all these things, and then also you start getting these thoughts on how it could all go wrong. That's just your brain trying to prevent you from making changes, because it see changes as a threat. You know what I mean? So some shit you just gotta power through, man. And you can do it because without really thinking about it, you've always been doing it. Everybody, even Exotic, as a kid. I don't know how many things he probably overcome, you know, that he's probably accomplished. He probably felt nervous about. He went there and did it. Whether it's presenting in front of the class about a project or something like that, he felt a little nervous about it, and he had to go through with it, and it ended up not being that bad. You know, like there's plenty of times where you go out there and you do something, you go, you know what? That wasn't that bad. I actually got through that. It's over. I don't have to worry about it no more. I'm not dreading the task no more. Use examples like that as pushing through the noise, because your brain's gonna be like, yo, it'll convince you. They're gonna laugh at you. You know, you're gonna stammer over your words. You're not gonna do it right. Your brain's gonna convince you like, yo, it's just safe to be where we at right now. Don't do nothing different. Do what you're doing right now. Don't do nothing different. You gotta push through that shit. And when you become an adult and you got like a lot weighing on you, yeah, it can go bad. It can fall flat on his face, but you do have to still try to push through that shit. Oh, I hate presenting. Yeah, but I had to do what I needed to. I had to do what I needed to, to be done. And guess what? When you finally got through it and got past it, you felt like relief, but you also felt like it wasn't even that bad. It wasn't as bad as you felt prior to doing it, because for some reason our brain processes change and stuff like that as threats. We've been raised to be looking at fear and try to prepare for the worst type of thing. So when you have that mindset, naturally, whatever you're doing that's different from what you're used to doing, your brain is trying to convince you that it's pointless. It's safer to just not speak. Don't raise your hand. Let everything else go by. Let everything go by. No harm, no foul. The hard part is you could know this knowledge, but your feelings in the situation will make you feel like you are in immediate danger no matter what. So you always have to keep reminding yourself that that's what this might be. Like, yo, you know what? And they say what you really want in life is on the other side of your worst fears. in my head, I want to outwork everything, so I have no doubts. Like I've never been more motivated. Yo, what's up, Twitch, YouTube? Appreciate you. I'm gonna say yes, sir. Yeah, nah, for real, man. Like, you know what's crazy? You know, when I was a kid, I had a crazy fucking stutter, and I still do have it, but it's like my mom always, she trips about, like, who would have thought that the one thing that you're gonna end up doing that's one of your main hobbies is fucking talk. I'm on a microphone. Yo, and I listen to my mic skill. Like, yo, my mic skills are crazy now. Like, you know, like I have cadence when I talk. Like, even when I do my little TikTok videos, I'm like, damn, I actually sound like I belong on like a radio or something like that, right? And that's so far from like where I started as a child. I didn't want to talk at all. You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy. And and the thought I was and the thought I can't has me stressed out. But you can. You know what I mean? That's a problem. GOAT certified. Yeah, yo, is that Leo? Hey, yo, I'm not GOAT certified, man. I'm not a GOAT. Get it. I be sound like an AI. I feel like the more you stream and the more you talk with the, you know, as far as streaming, you're gonna sound like, because I used to hate to hear my own voice and shit like that, but like now I can hear yo, you're just gonna understand one day. It's just gonna hit you one day, like, you know, when you watch it back your stream, you're like, yo, I sound fire, bro. Like, what? So like, no, like it's really crazy. And you'll kind of have that little swag and confidence when you start, you know, presenting more. Bro, no, for real, I'm not lying. Yo, Exotic, I'm telling you the truth, bro. I'm telling you the truth, bro. You be like, yo, I sound fire, bro. Like, you'll have more confidence to speak. Like, yo, like honestly, bro. Like, let's say I'm ready to take a break from streaming while I chase this money. I'm ready to be up this summer. Hey, man, do what you gotta do. Like, streaming nowadays don't require you to be on here 10, 12 hours a night. You know what I'm saying? That little grind culture shit, you can stream 2 or 3 times a week. That's actually like the standard now. Stream 2 or 3 times a week, honestly. So, like, yeah. You could treat streaming as your end of the day activity. Like, I made some money, cause like me personally, like and I remember when I was in between jobs, I was door dashing and shit, because when the pandemic hit, the school schedule wouldn't suffice to pay my bills, so I had to figure out what to do. And at that time, everybody was home, so DoorDash was thriving at that time. I was bringing home like probably like shit 300, 200 a day. You know what I'm saying? But like, I would come home and I was streaming shit, but I felt like, okay, I made some bread today. I was productive, and I felt that way because I had bills to pay. Like, at least for you just want to get your money up. So it was like, all right, cool. You know, I'm gonna get my money up. I got something that that I want to accomplish. But me, I had to, like, before the month's out, I had to make sure my bills were paid. Oh yeah, during the pandemic, what? Boy, DoorDash and Uber Eats, Grubhub. Boy, them girl eating. I'm gonna be at my granny house. I gotta see if I can bring my PC down. Hey man, you should. Shit. Y'all was bringing Danny like 300, 200 a day. I'm gonna be making like $20 a day off this bike. I don't think so. I'm gonna go sleep. I will text you on IG tomorrow. All right, bet, Draft Man. Thank you for coming by. I greatly appreciate you as always. Get your rest, man.
Oh my
God! Like, I feel like with the way that DoorDash works now, it's definitely not as like, it's not the way it used to be, but like there are parts of the day where You should. Like that lunch rush, that like dinner time, that 4 to 5 o'clock hour, it be popping. You should not be out at night. But you know, you was older and had a card. Yeah, at night it be popping. At night sometimes. But like, yeah, you'll make a decent amount of money though. I mean, if you're just on an e-bike, it's not like you burning gas. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, some nights, I had to like really just charge it to the games. I'm like, bro, I made some money, but most of it went back to my gas tank. So like, at least with an e-bike, you like shit. Whatever you make, it's yours. You don't gotta pay shit. You know what I mean? If you had shit to pay for, like sometimes I would just go DoorDash for a little bit because I want to have like money to spend at work for lunch and stuff like that. I sometimes want to keep my main money for shit that I gotta take care of, and I would like DoorDash side to have side money for little knickknacks, little things I want to get, whatever the case may be, right? But Amazon offers so much overtime. I just don't like being there. I had to bite and take some overtime. I did morning overtime earlier. It was like 7:30 a.m. to like 6 p.m. Nasty work because I work overnight all the time, so I don't really sleep good at night to wake up in the morning. Oh, you're gonna make more than that. You're gonna make more than that. $20 a day. The only thing I hate now is that DoorDash got into these like market orders. Like I hate that going to like that market Aldi's. Oh my god, I can't stand going to Aldi's, yo. They be wanting like 50 items. Like what the fuck? Who the fuck you think I am? And that shit be scattered all over the place. I'm like, bro, I'm not doing this. That shit gonna take up all my time. But they be paying big money. They be like, they'll be like $40 orders or $30 orders. I'm like, damn. Shit. Also shit. I might write the name of every product for $40. No, like if it's multiple people, yeah, they'll ask. I mean, you got to get a bag for everything. So if you got like a little marker, a Sharpie marker on there, you write their name on that bag and you don't get it mixed up. But I don't know. I think on the e-bike, you should go somewhere like the closest you can get to like a shopping center or like a downtown kind of situation. No, I think it'd be alright. Shit, it's definitely good side money, and you kind of out on your own. You out and about, man. You gonna learn a lot, yo. Like, all right, so I ain't gonna lie to you, like. Me door dashing here, I didn't realize how many food spots we really be having. It'd be some real cool stuff in the it's gonna be real cool stuff in the cut. You be by Glenmount? I live by Glenmount. I could walk to Glenmount right now. I moved right around here thinking I was gonna be there, but then everything else happened, so. Yo, Malik, what up, bro? What's going on, man? How are you today, man? What's going on with ya? I ain't really been out there since I was still going to Glenmount. Yeah, I live out here. I was at my cousin's house and tried Killer Dogs. Yo, all right. So Killer Dogs is right around the corner from me. I live around the corner from that shit. And I remember it being at this little shack at first. They moved a little bit down the street now. Like they moved a little bit. Like they are across from an Exxon like gas station. But at first it was across from where Frank's Pizza was. And I remember doing a DoorDash order one, like one day a while ago, and I went over there to get an order, and I was like, yo, this looked like one of those closed down bars. I didn't think it was really a thing. And now it's like so my cousin, his girlfriend talked about it, because like me and my family, like, we do group FaceTime calls and shit like that. And she was talking about it, and I was like, yo, I know where Killer Dog's at. It's right by the street. I mean, it's right around the corner, because my mom also lives right around the corner from me. I'm like, yo, Killer Dog's right around the corner from me. My mom is like, oh my God, it's so good. I was like, bro, like, what? Why that shit is right around the corner from me? Yeah, it's so crazy. Chilling, yo. Pick an NBA team. I'm gonna rebuild them on 2K. Hornets.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
We built the Hornets. Rebuild the Hornets. Listen, okay, bet. I haven't played 2K, so yo, I miss playing a basketball game, bro. I just can't get into 2K, bro. I miss playing a basketball game, bro. Shit, if I ever get your DoorDash, you better give me a lot of money. I don't order DoorDash, bro. That's nah, bro. Don't fall for it. Hey, Exotic, don't you do it? Don't do it. Don't do it. Yo, I want to get Xbox handheld console. They better come out with the Xbox Ally. I want that joint. Yo, you got a PC now, bro. Just get Game Pass on your PC, bro. I do want to get the consoles though, because I want to be able to like take off the my PC is super capable of running anything, but I wouldn't mind taking the weight off of my PC. Let them just run the stream itself and let the game be ran by the console. So it's like yeah, everybody I know, they play games like 2K and they only play 2K, Fortnite, and shit like that, and then be saying, yo, playing the game is boring. I'm like, you're not playing anything interesting. You're playing the same old shit. Hey, yo, you're not playing no games, bro. No, what about you bored? They be like, yo, you be playing all kinds of shit. I'm like, that's why I'm entertained. Like, that's why I'm entertained. I'm entertained because I'm playing different shit. All people play is 2K, Madden, and Warzone. Yo, they don't play. Bro, they don't play games, bruh. They call everything mid, and they say that playing the game is boring. Then they sell a console for like the summertime, and then when the wintertime comes, they bored and they wish they had a console. I'm like, yo, bro, stop, just stop. Yo, Boogie, what up, man? You Bombay? Just stop, bro. Just stop. I sold my Xbox to my uncle. I don't sell no consoles, bro. You never know what comes out, bro. Now, the only reason why I didn't get the new Xbox is because I have Xbox Game Pass on my PC. That shit is a game changer. But Xbox has been doing their whole like Xbox Anywhere thing. They're pushing Xbox Anywhere. They're pushing that really heavy. Whereas no matter where you are, you can just pick up where you left off on your games. So with their like Steam Deck / handheld console, it's gonna be Xbox Game Pass on there, Xbox games on there. You can also do Steam. And I think emulation on it. Like right now, I'm on Xbox Game Pass right now. If I want to buy any of these games, I get a discount. But I just ride with Game Pass. I feel like after I beat a game, I'm kind of done with it. You know what I'm saying? So like, but there's stuff that Xbox owns. Like I will always be able to play. Now I'm not a COD guy, but if I want to play COD, I will always be able to play it. It's gonna always be here. Bethesda is owned by them, so I can play the Oblivion remaster. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of stuff on Game Pass day one, like Expedition 33, that's a Game Pass. It's on Game Pass. I have it installed. I can just play it. I didn't have to buy it. You know what I'm saying? Like the new Persona games, they're popping up on here. I can just play it. I didn't have to buy it. I didn't have to buy the console. Like, it's a benefit to having this shit, but they're trying to push this Xbox anywhere. They're trying to become more of a service than just a console location. So it don't matter if I have a gaming laptop, a phone, a Steam Deck, or the Xbox Ally or the console itself. No matter where I am, if I want to jump back into my game, my progress and everything going to be right there. I think that shit is fire. I think that's fire. COD is free with Game Pass. Yeah, I mean Game Pass you pay for it every month. I buy the highest tier. I bought Ultimate because Ultimate also gives you the cloud gaming thing. So cloud gaming is just your PC might not have the specs to run the game, but it's running it through the cloud and not your actual hardware if you don't have the specs. And I think that's dope too. So the Sony just announced they're doing PlayStation 6 now, right? And they're trying to focus on cloud gaming. Xbox been already fondling with that already. So yeah, like just get Game Pass, bro. If you don't have a crazy PC library and you just need some, Game Pass has tons of games on there that you can play, even multiplayer stuff. So if you have Game Pass and it's something that you want to play together, we can play together. Am I getting Switch 2? I want one. I wasn't gonna get it day one because I wasn't ready to buy. I have so much stuff going on. Like I got a cruise. My birthday is next week. I'm gonna be 40. Jesus Christ. So I was like, I had to pay for a cruise. I'm going to Berlin, Germany in September. So I got to get ready to pay for that. I plan on going to TwitchCon in October. I'm in the wedding at the end of October. I don't got to pay for that, but like I just had a lot of stuff lined up. So I was going to let this sit. I'm let the Switch 2 simmer a little bit, and then I was going to buy it because I do want to get it. I am going to try and do some Nintendo stuff this time because I have a Switch. But I mainly only play it, when I'm traveling somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I do want to kind of stream Nintendo stuff. I do. I love Nintendo. So like, I do want to try. So the Switch 2 coming around, I'm gonna try and make sure I give it its proper respect and add it to the rotation. So there's PS5, PC. There's the Xbox. I'm living through the Game Pass on my PC, and I'm gonna get Nintendo Switch 2. Just not right now. The Big 40. Yo, what's up, Jay? Yeah, man, I'm Big 40, man. You know what's funny? Like, I really, in my mind years ago, I had this whole thing because 40 is a milestone. Everybody's like, yo, you gotta do this, you gotta do it big, and you gotta da. And I was like, yo, it sound good, it sound cool. I was like, you know what, I'll have it all done. I do this thing where I'm like, yeah, you know what, I'll take care of it. Like when it comes, I'll take care of it, type of thing. I don't have nothing big planned for my 40, so my 40 is gonna come in. It's gonna come in, and that's kind of it. However, I did, I'm a nerd. Y'all know I'm a big Final Fantasy fan. So I paid somebody a commission to make the Final Fantasy, like for every, in the older Final Fantasy games, whenever you win a battle, it plays a certain tune. And then it will show the XP screen. So it's going to show me leveling up to level 40 to be age 40. And stuff like that. So I kind of did that to post on the internet, but I'm just going to be in New York with my friends. So there's no big party. There's no big, hoopla like I probably wanted to because, you only turn 40 once. You know what I mean? And people consider 40 a milestone. So I'm like, man, I kind of thought I would have this whole thing planned out. I don't. But it's okay. I went on my cruise. Everybody was just easy. What you mean? Now, this will be my like 4th or 5th one. I'm like a platinum or gold member now, some shit like that. My grandma really likes going on cruises, stuff like that, right? And we're kind of, I hate to sound morbid, but we're building memories with her because, you know, she's up there. You know what I mean? So like, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm 40, you can only imagine how much older my parents and grandparents are. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, she want to do these things. Like, let's do it. Because otherwise, I would have been in Vegas. My birthday been like White Marsh Mall for like 3 years. I live 10 minutes from White Marsh Mall. Me and my mom always go on like Fridays and Saturdays to get lunch and stuff like that. It's one of our little like hangouts. But yeah, whenever yeah, I definitely had some people. Every cruise I went on, it's such a bittersweet moment too, bro. Cause like you meet people, like you see people every day on that cruise, and they become your best friends in the whole wide world. And then that final day is like the most dreadful. Like you like all emotional. Like damn, I ain't gonna see y'all no more, bro. Like oh, this is crazy. So yeah, it's like yeah, you definitely make good friends there very easily. Like I was hooping every day, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. Or they'll see me eating at the same spot I'm always eating at. They be like, yo, they'll sit down and eat with me. They be like, and then we be having the most fire conversations and all that. It'd be so cool, bro. The way I never booked the cruise and I'm right here in Florida, I told my cousins we gotta do one next year. Yo, you should, bro. All right, we're flying to Fort Lauderdale to get on the cruise. Get on the cruise ship. Jay, what are you doing? Yo, you gotta get on top of that, bro. I think you're really. I think you really gonna love. You really gonna love a cruise, man. Like it, like a lot of people like it's expensive. I'm like, yeah, but what you get to eat for free all day long, and it has tons of shit to do, and you're just gonna be like, everybody's in vacation mode. Nobody's stressed out about work. Nobody's worried about work. Like it's really a nice time. It's a nice time, and you're gonna get off at certain islands. Like we're going like now we're doing a repeat of what we already done, because I guess the boat we wanted to go on was only doing 4 days or whatever. And my friend want to do 7 days. So we went to one that took us to Cozumel, Mexico. Shout out to my people, because I have Mexican in my family. So. Shout out to my people, man. But yeah, we're going to Cozumel. No, we're going to Coco Cay first, because I think Royal Caribbean owns Coco Cay or island there, so we're going there first. And that's where they got the whole big hot air balloon joint that flies over, and got all the different pools. They got the little pools, the bar that's in the pool, and all that shit like that, right? Then we get back on, and then we're gonna end up in Cozumel, Mexico, and then we're gonna go to Honduras, and then I think is Costa Rica or something like that we go to, and then we come back, then we come back to Florida, and then things like that. So, I have TikTok videos of me already going to Cozumel, Honduras, and stuff like that. I may do them again, but I don't think we're gonna do the same thing. When we did the tour in Honduras, I swear to God, bro, I was like, yo, we really took a risk with it too, because it was like, bro, I don't know if they wanted to, bro. We could have been cooked. We could have been cooked, bro. Like, yo, it was crazy. I had like 3 girlfriends on that Carnival cruise. I'm gonna beat your ass. Anyway, so yeah, like, yo, we got to Honduras, bro. Yo, we was really going around, and like, that shit felt and looked like Ghost Recon Wildlands. I ain't gonna hold you. It felt and looked like Ghost Recon Wildlands. And then like we went to the gas station to get like a drink, like all of the Coca-Cola stuff was in different languages and shit. It was really neat. But the motherfuckers that was at the gas station, they were armed with like AR-15s and motherfucking 12-gauge shotguns and shit. There was no traffic lights. It was just different. It was different. And our money kind of goes a long way there. So like $100,000 of American money, you live like a king or queen in Honduras and shit. And it was dope. And and we got to Cozumel. Like we was there. I got some tacos from Mexico. I was by the flag and all that, and I was like really like, you know, just kind of felt proud to be there type of thing. And one of the guys asked me like, you really like Mexico? I said, I have Mexicans in my family. My great grandfather was is Mexican. My grandma is Mexican, stuff like that. So it's like, oh you have family? I'm like, yeah, I do. But you know, some people think that you know, Hispanic is a people think Hispanic is a race, and it's not. It's not a race, but that's why it was such a big discourse around Miles Morales. I'm like, you know, he's black, but he's also Puerto Rican. But it's not a race, you know what I mean? Okay. It's like I'm black, but I also have Mexican in my family. Like, people like, you know, a lot of people have stuff in their family on some Ancestry.com shit. I could go to Philadelphia and sit down with my Mexican family members right now. That's how close to I could turn around and reach them just like that. So I'm not far into the lineage. You know what I'm saying? I'm not far. And if I cut my locks and let my hair grow out, the top will start to curl. The top of the bush will curl. Like, yeah, it's crazy. Like, it's nuts. But yeah, I got there and I was just like, man, shit was cool as fuck. And but yeah, man, a cruise is fun. You really gotta go on one. It's one of the most relaxing things, bro. I slept on the top deck, bro. I was on the top deck just sleeping, bro. I was doing all kinds of shit. I think at nighttime is the most crazy. Like when there's no moonlight, you literally see nothing over that deck. I mean, it's like you being in your room with the lights turned off and you can't see nothing. That's how it feels when you out in that sea. And at nighttime and there's no moonlight out to let you see the water and nothing like that. It's crazy looking. You can just hear the waves. You just hear the waves. And I just think that shit's dope to me. I think it's dope to me. I had such a great time. I got caught sleeping on the top deck with one of the girls. Oh my God. Hey Jay, right? When I decide to like to whoop his little ass because he think he grown, don't stop me. Just don't stop me. Just let me have my way, bro. Just let me have my way. Just let me have my way. I'll beat his little ass. I have to book a big room. I cannot be in a small confined spaces. Honestly, all right. So we're on the Allure of no. I think it's Allure of the Seas. Hold up. Let me get it corrected. Hold up. Let me get it correctly real quick. Let me go back to my app here. We're on the Wonder of the Seas. And when we first went to Wonder of the Seas, it was the biggest cruise ship. And then the year prior, I think the following year, they dropped the Icon of the Seas, which became the biggest cruise ship. So the room was actually pretty nice. It had like a couch and everything in there. It wasn't a very small room at all. It had 2 beds in there and it had a couch in there. So it wasn't a very small, compacted space. And my mom going on a cruise in 3 weeks. Hey, shout out to Miles, man. Yes, sir. It's summer. It's summertime. It's summertime. It's summertime, bro. Like, yes. But yeah, I'm going to cruise in July. We're going July 12th. Yeah, July 12th. Then September the 4th. I'm gonna be in Berlin, Germany, because my boy getting married this year. So his bachelor party is gonna be in Germany. So we're going to Berlin, Germany, and then early October, I'm going to TwitchCon. So that means that in between all of that, I will be working like I lost my mind. Doing a lot of overtime to like make sure I have funds to like fly and survive while I'm there type shit for everything that I'm doing. Which is gonna cause me to not really be here streaming, but I got my passport back. God damn it. But yeah. Yeah, and then I'm in the wedding. So the wedding is at the end of October, which I don't have to pay enough for that. And that's gonna kind of be, even though they live in New York, the wedding's gonna be in like Bethesda, Maryland. It's gonna be here. So I'm gonna go to the hotel with the guys, crash there. We're gonna wake up, put our suits and shit on, and we're all in the wedding. You know what I'm saying? There's no best man, it's the best men. So it's the gang. If you ever seen my Instagram or content at all, the same guys you saw me jumping around at raves with, we're all there for our boys, man. So like, it's gonna be crazy. Living it up. Is that what you want to call it? Because this shit's kind of stressful. I ain't gonna lie to you. However, so this month, right? This month will be the last month for my car payment. That's gonna be close to $500 freed up after this month, and I don't have to worry about forking out for this car no more, bro. Oh my God, it's gonna help me like pay for stuff so much better now. Like Jesus Christ, like God damn.
Oh shit!
Let me drink to that. And shout out to the fathers again, man. Happy Father's Day, man. Happy fucking Father's Day again, man. Shit. Man, what? One last bill. That shit been kicking my ass for the last 6 years, bro. That's why I tell everybody, man. Listen, man. Everybody want their first car to be this super extravagant thing. I'm like, bro, get a used car. Your first car around. Get a used car, bro. See if you can get everything like done in one swoop, and you don't have to worry about like car payments and shit. You gotta get car insurance though. Like there is car insurance you gotta get. But like other, but besides that, I'm gonna get a used Chrysler 300. They put a Hellcat engine in it. Yeah. Okay. Gotta do little shit like that. No shit like that. All right. So yeah. So look, right, I've been talking to Copilot, right? Copilot is the AI companion that comes with Microsoft Edge. Bro, me and that AI been having some conversations. I be talking more to it about like streaming strategies and social media strategies and all that. Cause you know what, we got so many different social media like platforms to try to like conform to. And it helped me put some things in perspective, man. They said focus more on like TikTok and X, and use the others every now and then. Man, the engine gonna take a couple years. All right, I'll say this. All right, so everybody be wanting to get the Benz, the big body Benz and stuff like that. I tell everybody, like, bro, when you buy a car, these are the kind of things I feel like people don't factor in. You got to look at what's good on maintenance, right? Because like my cousin, he going through it right now. He makes enough money to afford a BMW, but he hates it because the oil changes in the BMW are like $200. The tire changes are almost like $500. Oil changes should never cost you $200 or $300 or $400. It should never cost you that. But when you have a luxury car, getting it off the lot is one thing, but the upkeep is where they get you. So whenever you consider getting a car, always do your research on what is good on maintenance, because there are certain cars you can only go to the dealer and get fixed, and the dealer is always going to cost you a little bit more than the sideshow Bob shop that's around the corner from you. You go, like, you know what, I didn't get my brakes fixed. I ain't got to go to the dealer and get that. I can go around the corner and get this put on there, get some brake pads. When you got one of them like luxury cars, you need to go back to the dealer and get that done. And that type and the type of brakes, because like it's unique in you know, in those parts, you're gonna have to get the right treatment for it, and that shit cost. Like I remember I remember like riding the highway and them big dump trucks was going, you know, on the highway flinging pebbles off and shit. And I remember it cracked my windshield, and I had to pay like almost $160 to get that shit fixed. One of my friends, well, one of the teachers I used to work with, he had a BMW, and the same thing happened to him. That shit cost him $900 to get fixed, and the crack on his windshield was way smaller than the one I had. So I tell everybody, like, yo, it's one thing to want those type of things, bruh. The upkeep is I mean, if you can afford it, ball out. But just factor in the upkeep. The upkeep is what you need to worry about. Like, because getting it off the lot, like, I have the credit to get it off the lot, but it's gonna cost my ass when it's time to get some things done for it. I don't give a fuck what it is. Like a signature oil change probably theoretically costs $70 or $80 for me. But if I had something like that, easy $300. That's a Nintendo Switch 1. Probably with a game or two. Cars are so expensive. I wish I lived in a state where public transportation was more common, like New York. They don't really need cars. My family thinks I'm gonna move to New York, and my mom is so against it. But my family feel like I'm gonna end up moving to New York. I ain't getting nothing off the lot. How much you spend on gas a month, bro? My tank is so. I mean, I normally only go from like here to work. I live like 19 minutes from my job, so like I only go to work 4 days out the week because I'm there for 10 hours a day, so I don't do a lot of driving as it is. So like honestly, it takes like, I drive a Kia Soul, so like it takes like probably $30 to $40 to fill the tank up, if that. And I never really fill the tank up. I always get it halfway. So I dump like probably like $10 to $15 in my tank and just be good for a couple of days. Now, if I start going out Columbia and DC occasionally to go hang out with my friends, I might have to put like a 20 in my tank here and there. But like I don't really spend it. I don't spend that much. I don't. But I do have to get some things done to the car. So when it's time to get brakes done and tire rotations and like things like that, it's not very costly, but it would have definitely hit me super hard if I had like a Audi, a BMW, Benz. You know what I'm saying? It probably would be extra crazy on me if I had something like that. But yeah, Jay, like when I'm in New York, I just use my fucking I use my Apple Pay to ride the trains. But the trains in New York, they're like $250 a pop though. So like $250 something a pop now. Like I accept public transportation while I'm in New York because I know I'm visiting. But if I lived there, I would probably get me a car. But finding parking is a mess, though. Like, it is a mess. If you have to drive through downtown, it is a mess. Like, I don't know. I would think about it. I know when my boy Brandon moved to New York, he left his car to his little brother. And was like, I ain't gonna need a car because, you know, I'm in New York. So whenever I go and visit, I go to New York so much, I know how to ride their trains. So when I get there, he doesn't have to meet me at the bus stations to come get me no more. I know how to get around. I know the different trains and shit like that. Like, however, New York is still a big place. So what you normally would do, like what we all do, even his girlfriend, I mean, his fiance, she's been living there for like a long ass time now. Even she still use Google Maps to like get around because it tells you what time the trains are, will be there, and it tells you what trains to get on and how many stops to get off to get on what other train. So I do use that. But I also kind of have my own sense of idea of what train I have to get on. Like, I know what trains will put me in the vicinity of where they live, even without the Google Maps. I still use it in case it updates me on if there's delays coming or there's something going on. I'll be like, all right, I'll figure out another way around. But yeah, like whenever we go somewhere, we all hop on Google Maps and go, okay, the train's gonna come in like within 5 minutes. Like we gotta get going now. It's definitely easier. And people like bring their bikes and shit and stuff like that. Like you just see a whole different. It's a lot of different. Like yo, you get on the trains in New York, bro. I'm not lying to you, bro. You be seeing some wild. I thought I seen some wild shit living in Baltimore, bro. New York is just not a real place. It's not a real place. It's not a real place. Not a real place. But I love New York though. I love New York, man. Like I fit right in. Like I don't like hanging around the tourist spots. I get irritated when I walk through the tourist spots because everybody's like when I'm in New York, yo, I become a New Yorker in a sense. Like my pace, I already walk fast. I do everything on my own, so I walk fast. I get hella irritated with people that don't keep the same pace. All those like New Yorkers that be expressing how they feel when people come to New York. I resonate with it, bro. I resonate with it so hard, bro. Like I hate when people call my phone. Hey, yo, you get a bacon, egg, and cheese? I'm looking at niggas like, yo, bro, is that all you think? Is that all you think niggas eat when we come up here? Like, no, it's not all we do. Like, yo, like I feel all that shit, bro. Like that's how much I be in New York now. Now listen, I'll get me a chopped cheese because I haven't been in New York in a long time. But whatever you think, whatever stereotypical meal you think New Yorkers eat all the time, I get irritated when they ask me if I did it. I be like, yo, bruh, please stop. Like, please stop. Please stop. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I gotta go back to work tomorrow. I don't feel like it. Yo, Black, what up, man? How you feeling today, man? I'm good. I'm chilling, man. It's Father's Day. I just, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Thank you for liking the live. Appreciate you. You good? That's what's up, man. I'm glad to hear that. You got any plans for Father's Day at all, or you just like chilling? I gotta go to work, unfortunately. Playlist is fire. I already shout out Black Hokage out for this playlist, man. I'm supporting black stuff, man. I'm already seeing who's live. Oh shit. I'm already seeing who's live, and I ain't about to read out, but I just want to see who's live. Thank you for the roses and the hearts, man. I greatly appreciate you. No plans. I'm pretty sure they you listen, I hear a lot of guys, oh, if it was Mother's Day, It would have been like, come on, man. Everybody know how special mama is. You know what's funny about dads that say that shit? They think the world of their moms, though. It be the hypocrisy for me. They think the world of their mothers and be feeling slighted when Father's Day don't get the love and praise. All right, did you love your dad like that? Because it's like you all about your mama, too. I'm a mama's boy. My mom is kind of upset that I'm not going to be home for my birthday when I turn 40, but my mom and them, you know, I'm an adult now, so you know, my mom was like, all right, we're gonna like turn up when we get to the cruise, or like it was always that every year. Like, you know, when my birthday actually came along, like we'll have lunch together or something light, and there's like, yo, you know, like we're gonna you know, like you know, we're gonna really like live it up when we get to Vegas in July and stuff like that. So we're going on a cruise in July. But my friends had sent for me to come to New York, you know, for my birthday. It so happens that the weekend they want me to come is my actual birthday, and I turned 40. So it's like, well, mom, like, that's a milestone. You should be home with me. I'm like, I know, but she's like, but she worked that day. She said, I mean, it was gonna be us hanging out at the mall, going to, you know, this and that. She said, you know, I want to see your face that day. I'm like, Mom, please. My mom always do that though. She's not serious at all. I can't wait to get to New York though. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the flowers. But like, yeah, but bruh, so listen, right? It's this guy at work. Yo, oh my God, yo. So listen, right? Hold on. Hold up. So it's this dude at work, right? I really I like a lot. I talked about this before, right? And I remember so I let go of a lot of old friendships in my life, right? I let go of a lot of them because a lot of them were very one-sided. I knew it was one-sided. I was always justifying behaviors and shit like that, right? So whoever I take interest in now, I'm just looking for brand new connections. I'm looking for brand new stuff, right? So this one dude, right? Now, I don't think he's gay like me. I don't think he is. But I have a high interest in him. So like, honestly, I'm like, yo, I just want to be cool with bruh. If anything, I just want to be cool with bruh. I don't think that bruh get down like that, but I just want to be cool with bruh. So I remember like one day, like, so because of my sister, she set stuff up. Now we speak every day. And one day I spoke to, you know, I spoke to dude or whatever, and it was this body language I got from it. I was like, I ain't like it. And I was like, you know, I started contemplating like, yo, am I going down the same path I've done with everybody else, where I was seeing things up front, but I was always pawning it off. Like, you know what? Maybe it's this and maybe it's that. And I remember like overthinking it. I remember like talking to everybody about it. And I think that for people that knows I like dude, they was too focused on the fact that, you know, that I like dude. And it was like, yo, you know, this and that. I followed my own heart though at the end of the day. I just kind of like, you know what? I think I'm way too into dude. And he doesn't, it's not fair to him because I felt like he didn't even know how I truly feel about him or whatever the case may be. And I don't think the nature of how life is set up with me and in this particular category, I can't go up to yo and say these type of things. So I'm just like, man, cool. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and deal with it. Like, right? Like, you know, I'm gonna just like try to figure out how to get by from feeling this way with, you know, X, Y, and Z. And he started because me personally, like in a lot of relationships and friendships I have, I'm always the one initiating everything. And I was like, yo, am I doing this all over again? After I didn't just gain the courage to leave people behind that made me feel like I had to do this type of thing. And then just like that, yo, just like me letting go and not worrying about stuff, he started initiating, like, you know, speaking to me and things like that. So I said, oh shit. And I'm saying this to say, like, in life, man, I've definitely learned that, you know, I've always seen things, little videos and little quotes saying things like, yo, when you stop feeling like you gotta wrestle things down, things flow a lot better. And I was like, you know, while I do still like dude a whole lot, I do appreciate, like, you know, cause there's growth in what I'm going through right now. I'm letting go of friendships because, like me personally, I always want to at least have something from where I come from and things like that. But like, I'm glad I let go a lot of that shit, and I'm glad that I'm looking for new horizons, new friendships, new opportunities, new bonds and stuff like that. I'm opening myself up to a lot of new things, and it's a scary thing to do. But I'm proud of myself because I remember like just feeling like I need to figure out a way to make things work with what I have. But bro, I like this dude a lot, man. I like this dude a lot. I can't tell him though. I can't tell him, bro. I can't tell him. Oh, but it kills me. So now that I have people talking to me about dude, and they're telling me some of the people, like I don't know. I'm not gonna. You know what? I ain't gonna do that. I just want to celebrate the fact that I grew enough that I want to just get new friendships, new opportunities, new bonds, and new things like that. However, if I could have it my way, and I can get him or whatever, right? If I can have it my way, and we'll move on. Happy Sunday, bro. Happy Pride, everyone. What did I miss?
Haze bouncing off my booty cheeks.
That's it. Anyway, so what we doing? What we doing? Yo, Eric, what's up, Eric? Happy Sunday. Happy Pride. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. I'm saying brilliant. What you talking about? What you talking about? Telling you. Happy Father's Day to all the dads, the father figures, the grandpas, the great grandpas. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I mean, you listen, if I could have it my way, because I like dude a lot, and if I could,
Haze bouncing off my booty cheeks.
Yeah, man. But if not, I'd rather like honestly, bro, like you know what's funny? Like, and it's not like one of those like morbid dark moments. I've been openly gay for like 3 years now. So there have been friends that I've been friends with that I absolutely used to like so much. And I used to feel so like bittersweet because like I'm also like that therapy friend that everybody come talk to. And they typically will have relationship issues. And I would talk to them and help them fix their issues because I really feel like, I like them so much and I like them enough that I don't want them to be unhappy and fucked up. So like I would help them fix their relationship, their issue, and they will come back as guys. They'll come back and tell you, I was in there, I tore it up. I'm like, I helped them fix that. And I wish it was me. So I've come to accept that sometimes when I like somebody, the likelihood of them being like me is very low. So maybe it's probably the wrong mindset to have. So dude that I like right now, right? I'm fine with just being like, if we become good friends, like really good friends or like bros or whatever, I will accept that more than anything. Is that Remy? Is that my Remy? 33 months. On a 19-month streak. Great, appreciate you, Remy. Oh my God, thank you for the song. Great, appreciate you. Are the deadbeats included? They're technically dads as well. They are. They are. But we're going to talk about present dads. Present dads. No, they're fathers, but not dads. You miss 100% of the shots you don't. You know what I mean? Oh my God, you might as well shoot your shot in respectful way. Y'all, you trying to get me hurt. I can't do that, bro. As a gay as an openly gay man, bro, you really can't just go out there and just say, yo, I find you attractive. He might hit me in the head with a crowbar. And then what? But if I have it my way,
He's bouncing off my booty cheeks.
I'm telling you, it'd be over. But I don't have it that way. He said, not that song. Yo, if I can have it my way, same. I talked an ex out of ending it last Friday. She looks so happy all the time though. It's always the ones I really want and I like too. It's like, oh, I can't take it. I hate it. But you know what? I always like people to be happy, man. At the end of the day. How are you, Remy? How's everything? That song always had me rolling. Yeah, man. Damn, man. Yo, Remy, I swear this dude at work. Oh my God. I cannot. Oh my God. Yo, I'd be tripping off of the smallest things that dude be doing too. I'd be like, yo, I gotta relax. He does not know. Like, yo, all right, I spent so many. All right, so there are people at Amazon that I do talk to, right? And people at work I do talk to that are of the community. So we always talk about guys we think are hot and things like that. So we lay eyes on dude. It was like, yo, dude's really good looking at that. And when I feel, and this is my personal feelings. I feel like if you know that I like a certain person, right? If you know, yo, no, because, oh my God. All right, listen, right? Yo, if you know I like a certain person, anything that person do to me, you gonna try to hype me up. Like, oh, look at y'all, da, 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 da. And I it's so counterproductive on what's really happening right now. So I remember I remember being so nervous. I wouldn't even look dude in the eyes. But there's been a lot of times where yo would glance, and you would look, and they'd be like, yo, and they'll be walking with me, and they'd be like, yo, why was he looking at you like that? And I'm like, in the back of my mind, bitch, don't hype me up and make me out to believe it's something. And then when I go and face the music, it's nothing at all. Yo, Keith, what up? I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. So it's been a lot of that since they know that I like him. So anything he does is like, oh, look at y'all. So one day, so Overdrive is my sister. You know, she works there. She's a PA, and he's in her department. And one day I came back to work and shit, and she was all like, you know, because for those that don't know, I was off for surgery for 2 weeks, whatever, right? So I get back, and she's all hugging. Oh my God, you back, hugging me up. And he walked by, and she like calls him over there and was like, "And where was you at Sunday?" Da, 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 da. And just to get me to see him, she said, "I did that for you, just so you can get a good look." I said, "Why are you doing this to me?" And she said, "Well, now that he saw you, if you ever see him by himself, just ask him if he's seen your sister. And y'all will be sure to talk to each other." And ever since that day, I did just that. Hey, yo, have you seen my sister? He's like, who's your sister? I was like, the PA you were talking to earlier. Have you seen my sister? He's like, oh, yo, she was ever since that day, we see each other, we dap each other up in passing. Whether it's a dap, full fist bump, hey bro, you good? Like, yeah, you good? Yeah. Every day. Every day. So because people that knew that I liked him, and prior to that, I was always like hella nervous walking past yo, not saying nothing. Now that we at this level, it's like, look at y'all. Don't do that. Don't hype it up like it's something that is not, bro. I have investing feelings in this right now. Don't do that to me, bro. Don't do that to me. So one day I was walking with one of my friends to the time clock, and he was coming around the corner and shit, and she was just kind of like, cut, because we were talking about something, and she cut me off and was like, I said, what? She was like, why was he looking at you like that from all the way around the corner? Well, I looked over and glanced, and it was Joe. I was like, now I'm gonna tell you, all right, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I personally do not think that the nigga is gay. And I also don't think that he was looking at me the way they were saying. I just think that because when your friends know you like somebody, they want to play into your fantasy and hype you up and be like, you know what, whatever. At least that's what I think that, you know, what's going on. Because there's been days I walk past dude and he pays me no mind. And I used to feel a way about that. I'm like, yo, why? Because I feel like if I don't initiate us speaking, then we don't. And then the last day, I took a day and I backed off. You know, so I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this chasing thing because I know how I feel. And it's not fair to him because he doesn't know how I feel. I said it's not fair. Then I think last Wednesday, I saw you walking away. He saw me and he about faced. Came all the way back up there to me just to speak to me. Be like, yo, you see, what's up with you? You good? I was like, yeah, I'm good. Are you good? He's like, yeah. Kept it bopping. I was like, holy shit. Here I is. Overdrive, what's up? Yo, my bad. I asked the first. I said, yo, what's up, Keys? Happy Father's Day to everybody. Speaking of the devil. What's up, Overdrive? Overdrive be having a blast. I was at work suffering earlier too. I did morning OT today. Boy. What's good? I'm good, man. Just on here talking shit. You know, it's Father's Day and shit, you know. Old job. I was telling everybody about the alley oop you gave me and talking to homeboy at work and shit. That was an alley oop. It was like she threw that shit at the rim. I caught that bitch and was like, ha. Cause I sure did. I was like, yo, you see my sister? He was like, who is your sister? I was like, the PA we talked to earlier. It's like, oh yeah, I see. You're listening to him being gaga. Stop. Stop. Why are you doing that? Guys, I joined a meetup group of people joining the Pride March. Turned out they were all white and that was wild. And my clothes are on point. They're in t-shirts, homeboy suspenders, and not the rainbow kind. That's the voice accounting kind. And they were so uncomfortable, I eventually joined a different crowd. It's so cute, I swear. It's not cute. It's actually stressful. It's so stressful. It's so stressful, yo. Wait, so like, so Eric, were they being like different towards you or some shit? Like, what made you go to a different crowd? Yo, you know the Pride parades were actually in Baltimore today, but I was doing overtime earlier, so I missed out on it. I saw pictures of it though, and posters of it because Amazon was doing something for me. There's some other people there who talked to him that might be cool with LGBT, right? Maybe you could have someone ask him his preference. No, I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. I am not doing that. Hey, Remy, let me tell you something. Hey, Remy. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that because I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you right now. The people I talk to, they have this all right. What example can I give? Okay, say right. You are a veteran in like Overwatch and like Pokemon, right? Let's just say you realize I just got into that shit. The way you would dismiss my, not opinions, but conversations about it because you realize I don't really know much about that space to speak on things, that's how they act. Who is they? The folks I talk to at work that are of the community, they tend to act like when I be giving my opinions about how I feel, and they be like, oh, cause it's cause you're not outside enough, and and you feel like that because of this. Like they don't typically they feel like they have more like wisdom and superior knowledge on said situation. So when they talk to me about situations like this or like that, they tend to have that like I'm a Padawan and they're a Jedi Master. I would never tell them to go ask that man anything involving me. I'm gonna allow God and the ancestors to unfold whatever relationship that's upon us. I don't even think that he's like that. I have really good sense. He ain't like that. But my goal, like my thing is, if he is like that, cool. I really just want to be cool with dude. As a grown ass man, I still see people and desire friendship with them. I've always been good. I always been wanting to make new friends. I always wanted to make friends. Like even in the streaming space, I want to make tons of friends. I like making friends. So I feel like with Yo, even though I find him a crazy attractive, I find him, I'm into dude, but like I really kind of had my heart set on just being friends, like just being like somebody that I'm cool with. I just desire a connection with dude. I don't even think he's like that. But if he is, I ain't gonna play the sound. I ain't gonna play the sound no more. You know what? I'm gonna chill. But if he is, but the people I talk to that's on the job that knows I like him, they do try to like make me feel like there's something there that's probably not hyping me up. Oh, look, he spoke to you. Oh my God, he came back. He looking at you and da-da-da. That's the type of shit I gotta be careful of, because I'm like, y'all saying that shit and it might not have the meaning that y'all are attaching to it, and y'all be trying to give me the yo, I've been experiencing this since blah blah blah, blah. I know blah 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 when I see it and da 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 da. Nope. Nope. They were uncomfortable with you, Eric, because you came out to support Pride? What? Just have a mole figure it out for you. You ain't gotta make it. All right, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, Remy. And I overdrive talking about, hold up. What overdrive say? He drives me crazy about this. I'm gonna be her. Yo, you know what? I ain't gonna say nothing. But nah, like, oh, I'm wearing your favorite shirt today? Not today. But nah, man. I've been getting so much. Oh, he gives off this vibe. He gives off that vibe. He give this and give that. I'm not falling for none of that shit, bro. I'm gonna let wherever we land is where we at. I just want a connection with dude. I like him that much where I'm like, yo, if I can't even have that, I still want to be friends. I want to, if it's a bro for life kind of thing, cool. I want new people to worry about. I am so sick of the people I was trying to keep alive in my life. That shit is over with for me. If he is, listen, motherfuckers like, yo, I swear they be like, yo, he be giving off this and the way he walk is that. I'm like, huh? And they be swearing they know because they've been out in the scene and outside for so long. I'm like, bruh, I might not be openly whatever, bruh, but I was still doing my activities. I wasn't not doing gay shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gay, bro. Like, it's not like I was not. I just wasn't openly about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not that oblivious. I don't have the kind of like, I don't have the mutual like relationship stuff that people been doing out in the open. I don't have that. And the things like that. I don't have that, but the first domino you kicked, you good now. Thank God and the ancestors, and thank my sister Nicole. That's all I wanted. I feel like from now, I just at this point, I just coast. And honestly, y'all, if I have a crazy crush on you, I sometimes want to become your friend. Cause I need those unattractive, ugly moments, man. I need those. I need something to get me off you, like, you know, something to get me off of you, bro. It's a weird thing that I do. I don't know if it's weird, but I think the way I was navigating my sexuality throughout my entire life was like, yo, I need to get this. I need this for this to be diminished. I gotta be around you. I gotta see the ugly moments. The ugly moments and all that's gonna make me go, you still my bro. I love you. You my bro. But that I have to have you feeling definitely dissipates. I still run through a wall for you. You know what I'm saying? I will put on I will go attach my web shooters, put on my Spider-Man outfit, and fight an army for you. But that I gotta have you part, gone, bro, gone. Cause you know what's the type of person I am? Their girlfriends always get attached to me and be like, yo, now they'll never ask me like invasive shit, but they'll talk to me thinking like, you understand him more. Like, what should I do for him as far as this, as far as that? And it's like, but after like that, I have to have you feeling this gone. I don't mind. Like, I treat their significant others like they're family members to me too. So I'm like, all right, well then how about this? It's that. So you can be scream stalking in the bathroom is absolutely insane. Why would no? But if I can have it my way, Nicole.
Haze bouncing off my booty cheeks.
But more than likely, I'm not gonna be able to have that. 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 You know what I'm saying? But who knows? Who knows? Whole time you might be with the shits and being like, yo, we do this shit, but at work we don't talk. We don't. All right, cool. Cool. But nah, I don't think you're like that though. But like, yeah, I mean, it ain't just him, yo. It's other people that I just desire friendships with. I want new people, bro. I spent so many years breathing life into like friendships that were not really good for me, but I just want to hold on to it because it was like the last remnants of my past or where I come from. Like, bro, I just want new everything, bro. New opportunities, new friendships, new everything. So like, now I'm starting to kind of pursue new shit, and he one of those things. Like, I feel like after we become cool, I'm not gonna be that obsessed no more. I'm like, all right, cool. I mean, we cool now. But did you go to Pryor earlier, Overdrive? I saw somebody that we know. They friends with me on Facebook. I seen their posts. I'm like, oh yeah, that is going on right now. And I was at work. Oh, had the babies. Oh, that's good. Had the babies out there. I mean, just had the babies chilling. Yeah, I seen y'all posted too, cause y'all was big chilling. Y'all was in the pool and shit. Y'all was in the pool and shit. Yeah, I'm gonna be in New York Thursday. I cannot wait. And then Saturday I turn 40. I'm gonna be officially old now. I'm getting old, y'all. Fuck JFK Airport. I know, but I gotta. So in September, that's where we're flying out to we're flying out from there to Berlin in September. So going to Berlin in September. I got me passport ready. Yep, going to Germany. Yep. Berlin. Yep. Overdrive. Brandon, he decided that's where he wanted his bachelor party at. I'm like, you know what? Because he's getting married in October, the end of October. So early October, I'm still able to go to TwitchCon. He decided that he want to take his raggedy ass to fucking Berlin for his bachelor party. I'm like, see, bruh. But it did push me to get my passport because I kept pushing it off. So I had to get it. So I got my passport in like March. Yep, I get March, I think. So you know how in all the movies, right? Those like spy thriller movies, when the dude that was like the mole, the dude that was the mole try to flee the country, he always had the passport, the duffel bag full of money, and a handgun. I'm gonna try to emulate that picture before I leave. Without the handgun, because I ain't trying to get, beat up. But yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to tap into my creative side more, as Copilot has advised me to do. Like, yeah, that's what we gonna do. But yeah, this motherfucker want to go to Berlin, and I'm like, bruh, like, fine. Now I really gotta come off my cruise and start doing mad overtime in August and shit. I gotta do mad overtime, period, because I gotta try to cover for TwitchCon too. But I think that me and me and Q gonna go to TwitchCon, but his boy Cooley, me and Cooley been like a fucking duo for like TwitchCon. So I know that he probably gonna tell me, yo, just take care of your flight to San Diego or do your flight in LA, and then we'll ride down, whatever. All right, bet. All right, bet. So like, I'll probably just do that. I need to hit the Mega Millions. That's what I need. Cause if I hit the Mega Millions, y'all,
He's bouncing off my booty cheeks.
I already know it. Raps. Ain't gonna be none of that fake. What? It's like, no, let me stop. I'm gonna find me a guy. Me too. Can you imagine? That Brazilian pussy lift won't be for not. Remy, why? Why? And you still called it that? Brazilian pussy lift? I definitely made it edible. It's definitely edible now. So me too. Money. Well, I mean, you already got the guy, so ain't gotta worry about that. I ain't got nothing. I got people at work hyping me up. Oh my God, he looking at you, looking at that. That boy ain't paying me no mind at work. Nah. Yo, Overdrive was bull loving so hard one lunch break. I had to get up and go talk to somebody else. This had me sitting there like a third wheel. I was in there looking stupid with the dumb doofy droopy lip face. She's sitting there just bull loving. I had to get up and leave. Hey yo. She was having a grand old time. I said, let me get the fuck up out of here. Let me go talk to somebody else. She just a bull loving. Phone conversations are just popping. I'm sitting there just looking doofy, stupid in the face. No. Oh no, we was laughing because I told this motherfucker I'm charging him for laughing at me. Cute. Just being all cute with each other. Nah, doofy. Listen to Go-Go. So, this playlist was made by the Black Hokage. The Black Hokage is from DC. So he has different copyright free playlists and stuff like that, right? And I'm supporting everybody. So, I've been following him since he was Modern War Negro. I know he hates people to bring their name up, but so he does, like, he got a lo-fi list. So this is perfect. This is his newest project, a perfect adventure. So it's like New Jack Swing and different stuff in there. So probably got some go-go in there too. So yeah. I like go-go. It grew on me. I think that the disconnect, because Baltimore does club music. and DC does go-go. So like, and everybody be trying to uphold that like rivalry between DC and Baltimore a lot. They just don't want to give each other credit. I never really had an issue with go-go. Pay per laugh is crazy. Charging me to laugh at you or with you is absolutely insane. And if he pay, I'm gonna slap the shit out of him. Actually, no, I'm not. God. Get your coin, sis. There's a lot of women that fall for dudes off of just being funny and comedic. So I'm saying, if you got that going for you, I ain't gonna hate. The only go out like is my cousin's cover band and Chuck Brown. Like, there's a couple of songs I heard where I'm like, okay, cool. But as a genre, I'm not really embedded. I do know where it comes from, but I grew up on club music and all that. That's why Jersey Club speaks to me more, because I grew up in Baltimore. We did club music, like club music and house music. House music comes from Chicago, but we pretty much was in that lane more than go-go. But I do like go-go. Also, he was laying it on thick, huh? He was laying on thick thing. Talk to me or overdrive me? Is anybody laying nothing thick? Or the person I want to lay it thick on ain't laying nothing. Okay, I said that person I want to be like, laying, he ain't laying shit. Oh yeah, she got that boy wrapped around her finger. Like she like, it ain't like that, girl. Girl. I don't know who you talking to or who you fooling. What? I'm talking about super whipped. Like, we ain't gonna play no games. I'm gonna find me a cute rich guy to wrap around my finger so I can make Alex rich. Yo, that's crazy. I need something. Bro. I can't be putting pressure on old boy like that. He don't even know. That's the funny part. He don't even know. And my boyfriend paid my husband's bills. It's kind of insane. You got that kind of power. I ain't gonna doubt nothing you tell me. I'm like, you know what? You got your doing that. I ain't got nothing to say. This song definitely got more of a New Jack swing in it than anything. No, I need a dumb one. I'm socially awkward. He need to be stupid enough to be in love with me. Like an Elon Musk? You the guy like that? I feel like I'm gonna obtain what I want one day. But man, I said, yo, I had to reevaluate myself. I said, I am at work stressing about these people that work at the same. I cannot be stressed about nobody at work. I can't do it no more. I'm not looking for anything with anyone. I was like that for a minute, but I just think I think the very moment I feel like I wanted something, I became obsessed. I'm like, let me just back off. Like it don't help when people that's like, yo, trust me, I know when I see this and that. They like, yo, da, 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 da. Like, yo, stop telling me stuff like that. That's not what's going on. A long-term sentence is absolutely insane. But I know. I ain't gonna elaborate, but I know. But the fact that you call it that, it's crazy. I need my freedom. I think me letting go of a lot of past relationships and friendships. I mean, I will not know romantic relationships, but relationships. You know what I mean. Those long-time friendships and stuff like that. Some of the on the low people, like letting all that shit go, kind of made me feel like, damn, I miss having something around or whatever. It might be some abandonment issues there, but I'm dealing with it. I do feel a lot better that is no longer around. It's no longer around to bother me anymore. So now I'm just like, yo, I'm ready for new friendships, new things. So now I found somebody that I want to be cool with. Now I'm like going all in. It's like, nah, calm down, man. Let that shit, as Overdrive said, the first domino was kicked. Now just let that shit, that shit do its thing. Yo, what we gonna play next, y'all? Cause we definitely did Assassin's Creed Shadows. We finished it. They got their Dead by Daylight update, but I don't want to do that just now, or just yet. We gonna see? What you mean? With you and old boy? I think y'all gonna be good. Y'all seem to have a really good thing going. Me? Oh shit. Oh. Yeah. We gonna see. Hopefully somebody gonna be interested. And it's gonna be somebody that I don't mind being with, and we gonna like. As far as like homeboy, I feel like that's definitely gonna be a bro homeboy situation. Yeah. I don't know what else to do, y'all. Have I think we can call it for the night. We can call it for the night. No worries. I'm gonna DM you, by the way. I was just working on some shit. Okay. Yeah, keep me posted. Some shit I would probably even mention in the DM, to be honest. That's fine. Hit me up. I need to figure out what I want to do gaming wise going forward now. I want to play something. I probably get myself back through some Elden Ring or some shit. But I want to stream because I've been getting through my weekends not streaming at all, but I've been doing like overtime at work and stuff like that. And Copilot was like, focus more on doing TikToks and make Twitter a primary place to like post and like share my real thoughts and all that, and occasionally do stuff like like make Instagram my last resort. Kind of thing. I'm like, yeah, what do I do in terms of like, because there's so much stuff to keep up with, and just like focus on certain things like TikTok and shit like that. So I was oh yeah, we're getting back into Star Wars, but I'm like, you know, I do want to start finishing stuff that I start. I'm like, what? Gotta do. I didn't want my friends to just buy me Elden Ring for me to not finish it. Gotta get through that. We're gonna get back to Star Wars, definitely, for sure, because I definitely had fun with that game. But you know, Ubisoft has, when they drop games, they give you a lot of shit to do. So it's like, we'll throw it in the rotation. You know, part of me not streaming was coming from like, I didn't know where to go next with gaming and stuff like that too. Cause I don't mind doing just chatting. I don't mind doing it, but I like for us to be in between filler kind of thing, because I like to sit down and talk and shit like that too. But I'm also doing like TikTok videos, stuff like that too, little short form content and shit like that. I just filmed one today, but it was advising me to post it on like a Tuesday or Monday. Me, I'm the kind of person that as soon as I get something done, I want to throw it right out, and I'm like, nope, shouldn't do that. So like it was like, yeah, pick this particular time frame around these particular days. It says Sundays are the worst days to post videos, so I might just do a Father's Day, a little Happy Father's Day post, whatever, and then post that, and then be on Twitter. I'm gonna try to find some trending topics to like voice my comments in and shit like that. And on YouTube, I'm just gonna do shorts. I want to do long form content on YouTube. I just don't know what I want. Like, that's been something I've been stuck with forever. I just never know what I want to do, and that's the kind of thing that, like, if I'm gonna be doing that, I want to make sure it's something that I'm really willing to do and put up with, because I don't want to just be making videos for the sake of making videos. I heard the saying, but I might still do it, because if nobody posts on Sunday, then who's gonna entertain them? I feel like I will post on Sundays, but I'm not gonna post something that I think is a banger. Even though you could end up thinking that all your videos are bangers, right? But if you feel like this could be some banger shit, like, yo, I think I will post something on Sunday if I know that it was just something to help me get into the algorithm, or just something to, like, you know, that's half baked. That's like, you know what? It's not gonna be a gut punch to that, you know. It's not gonna be the kill shot I want it to be. I'm not gonna try to drop those on Sundays. I'll probably try to drop some shit that's like tolerable, good to listen to. My little practice swings, because I'm not really good with scripting videos and doing long form content and proper editing. I'm not at that level of doing things like that. I don't know what I want to do. Honestly, I was gonna do squad Sundays on YouTube for group content, but I guess I'm gonna have to make it on Saturday. Well, no, it was telling me like posting TikToks on Sundays are not good. YouTube is probably different. YouTube is different. Yeah, like I know how to do basic edits, like jump cuts and shit like that. I know how to do shit like that. When they come to like the captions and the zoom in, the zoom outs and certain things and like highlight, I would have to like get to know, but like yeah. Oh, it was oh really? Now see, the YouTube algorithm, I don't know nothing about that. If you have any information on that, please let me know. I don't really know what to really target. I just, whatever short, whatever TikTok video I drop, I just drop it on shorts as well. I'm only doing shorts. Like if I go back and clip something out my streams, because you know when you clip stuff on here, you can upload it on Instagram, YouTube, and and TikTok as well. It allows you to do that. So a lot of times I just did that. And then for some of my talking point videos where I'm speaking on like things, I just drop that on TikTok and then I put that on shorts and just leave it there. And then I'll drop it on Reels. I have no faith in Instagram. I want it to be a place out, because most of the people I know personally is on there. I wanted it to be a place to grow at, but I'm just going to throw it out there just for the extra place to post it at. I'm not really looking forward to like do anything. For YouTube, my friend said you have to post at least one short a day to stay in the algo. I don't have that many ideas in the tuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't want everything to just be too far away from each other. Like, I was dropping like Pride Month and the discourse, but men always mentioning Men's Mental Health Awareness Month in response to Pride. I dropped videos about that. I dropped 2 videos about that. And then I just think it's weird that you see those shorts and then you might see me playing like Assassin's Creed. But I feel like, you know, I gotta get out of my own head. Maybe that's probably what's necessary. People see me gaming, but they see me speaking on real topics too and trying to like educate and teach, you know, what value can I bring type of thing. So it is who I am type of thing. So I think I'm gonna just continue to do that regardless of how I feel and see where it go. All my shit is gaming. I got an editor for it. Fuck it. I can't do it myself. That's probably what I need to do. But I want to get an editor when I have a clear idea on what I want my videos to be and look like. Then I think it'd be simpler. Just getting an editor and I'm barely having any things to edit, or I'm not really putting out the stuff. But I talk to the Copilot AI in Microsoft Edge all the time, and it be giving me great insight on shit. But I do need an AI that does more than just talk to me in a browser. I need something that's gonna give me like stuff. Cause a lot of times it's me trying to sort through the noise in my head. Like I be having ideas, but I get overwhelmed with the amount of lanes and routes I want to take. And sometimes they simplify it and say, just do this today and do this tomorrow. Or in my video structure, spend 10 seconds talking about this, spend 90 seconds talking about that. Like it's little shit like that makes me be like, you know what? I need that. It kind of helped me put it into play. Cause sometimes I just get overwhelmed by the sheer like task of it all, and I end up doing nothing. So I think like sometimes like, you know, and I'm always in my head, I'm always imagining things. Even if I'm listening to music, I will go into a daydream about something. I'm like, I wish I could bring these ideas to life. And someone told me, he said, oh, you have a creative mind. You're creative. So you are a creative. So it's like, you know, like you just gotta learn how to bring it out your head and put it on paper, or put it in action, or put it in action in some kind of way. But I get overwhelmed by the sheer amount of like things I want to do, and I end up not doing nothing at all. So I gotta work on that. But anyway, y'all, I think this was a good stream. Good way to catch up. I do try to get on early when I feel like everybody's like not busy or trying to go to sleep. But for some reason, I end up procrastinating and end up getting on around these late hours. I'm so sorry. I want to change that. But, you know, I'm most alive in these hours because these are the hours that I work. I'm groggy and sleepy throughout the days because my body internal clock is working like that. So I got to figure out a way around it. I guess if I want to be great, I got to push through it, right? I was just preaching that shit earlier. But yeah, all right, but we're about to get out of here, though. All right, who are we going to raid? Let's see. Since say CJ's on, since say CJ's playing that Dragon Ball game that's like League of Legends. Fuck it. Are you good? I'm about to read out to Sensei CJ. He's playing that League of Legends Dragon Ball game, that Pokemon Unite type game. Just want to read out to Sensei CJ, man. It's one of my favorite streamers on the platform. Heavily inspired me to do a whole bunch of shit, man. I've been streaming for a very long time, but there's some people I met along the way that kind of keep the juices flowing. He's a very genuine dude, man. He has a very good community. I'm a part of it, part of the dojo. I'm in the Angel Army. He turned his chat into an actual live action RPG. It's not a cool guy, man. Cool guy, man. So we're gonna show some love over to my man Sensei CJ, man. Thank you guys for coming out. I greatly appreciate you. I love you guys. We'll be back into gaming next stream for sure. Who knows? I might try to get gaming in before I go to work sometimes. I just want to be great, so I'm gonna try to pull it off. I'm probably gonna just dive my feet back into Elden Ring and see what we can do. But I appreciate you guys for hearing me out and talking to me, relating to me. Remember, above all else, be yourself always. Happy Pride. Happy Father's Day. And pray for everyone that's going through these tumultuous times and as they are protesting and trying to seek justice. I'll catch you guys later, man. Peace. Okay, TikTok.